Hey Nibsy, how you doing? It should work. Wait, but then I'm not in there. What the fuck? It's so fucking annoying. Maybe because you're deafened? Okay.
You'll like this.
Yo.
That's
What up?
hello.
What's up?
Okay, I'm not in the fucking overlay. One sec. God damn it! I'll have to do a separate browser source, I guess. But Jerk, what's up? Do you have names for the pictures? I don't know why they're not showing up. I don't know why they're not showing up. It's so bad! It was working, like, kind of working, yes. What the fuck? I mean, this is easily solvable. This is easily solvable because I can just put text on top of everyone's name. Right? Okay, wait, say stuff, guys.
Hello,
Say
hello,
stuff,
hello.
guys.
Stuff. Things.
Beautiful.
Test 1, test 2, test 3.
Okay, let me fuck with
Test
it
4.
more. I'm gonna add a text overlay. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a text overlay over people's names. Yeah. Great. Was the volume okay for Dirk? Oh shit! I have to open up Foundry, make sure it's not. I think so. Okay. Maybe a bit uneven, but we'll go through all of the audio later. I think this is a good. I think this is good. Maybe a little smaller. There you go. Right. Ah, fuck! I just killed. I literally just killed the. Okay, that's good. We'll do a text. We'll do a text overlay for everyone there. And that'll be good. Oh wow. Great.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't the microphone.
You got the jam link, Ezra?
I certainly can.
Handy.
Let's see here. Start a jam. Click. Invite. Oh, invite. Copy link. Okay, it's all happening.
Oh, he's a bad mamma jamma.
Way down from Alabama.
The Bayou. I'm just trying to think of what other southern song I could pivot off of. Sweet Home Alabama. Damn it, I fucked it up.
Probably just do one layer and put spacing between the names. That should work. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I should probably click on the link to open up Foundry.
So I do have to ask: have you watched Freerin, the anime?
Me?
Yeah. Azo.
What? Sorry?
Have you watched Freerin, the anime?
No.
Okay. I highly recommend it, but it's got some fantastic music to it.
Yes.
Outside of like
That's
even the
nice.
storytelling and all of that, it's got some fantastic music.
Oh, nice.
I've actually started using it in my own D&D stuff.
Yeah, I don't have. I used to have what?
Lee needs her character art. Ezra, you have
Oh,
a handy.
good lord, what that woman! I tell you, good lord. Yeah, I used to have like a, an actual curated playlist, but with the multiple moves over, I don't anymore. I'll have to reforge it in Spotify. Maybe I can add that to the list that never ends. Let's see here. Tales from Tahldara.
Great.
No, I think Shlee should just come in with her Nick Cage profile.
It's fairly accurate too to the character.
I think it is true to character, yes. It's funny that our names show up twice.
hoarsely.
All right, we're looking good on this end. Just waiting for them. Dashboard. Together. Okay.
It's times like this I almost wish I had a third monitor.
Yeah. It can be helpful.
Yeah. I just don't have the current desk space. I'd have to get like an arm to put it up above.
Yeah.
Great. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Greetings.
That's how I should be met every time.
In real world too.
For real.
That's how I introduce myself to new clients.
Good
I told my
Greetings,
colleague-
Goodman.
I told my colleague that it's hard for me to impersonate him because my voice isn't deep enough. He's like, and then he started talking in a high pitched voice. He's like, if I talk like this, will you be able to impersonate me now? I was like, for one, talk like that all the time, please. It was underappreciated.
All right, while we wait on Crubro, I'm gonna grab a snack and beer. BRB.
Sounds
I got
good.
my bubble tea, I got my water, and I got my snacks. But
Nice,
my brain
nice.
is not here, just for the record.
It gives you
Okay,
time to-
that's fine.
I will acquire something.
No brain, no rules.
My single brain cell is checked out.
No brain, just right.
A blue whale's butthole can stretch to approximately 3.5 feet, making it the second largest asshole on the planet, next to your ex. Happy Friday, dudes.
I assumed you were going to go for your mom there, but your ex works too.
It made me almost choke on the Rice Krispie treat I'm eating.
Ah. Ooh.
Goddamn waste of time. God fucking damn it. Dude, I have so many text layers already. Cabin chat screen. Cabin, put the cap at the bottom. Oh my god. How you doing, Scott? Okay. Do we like the font? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not changing the font. I'm not fucking around with the font. Not doing last name. Not doing last name. Not doing last name. Thanks, Scott. You napped already? Nice. Alright. How is that? Is that too small? It's fine. Too small for mobile? Fuck. Yeah, fuck that. I don't care. Hey, Volturus. Well, I'll make this bigger. I'll make this bigger. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. It's different. Rick. There you go. Oh my god, it's working, it's working, it's working! Okay, does that look okay? Does that look okay? Oh my lord, that's fucking annoying. Holy, okay. You should really align them to bottom and use same text size. It's too late! We'll do it next time. Testing, testing.
Hello.
Receiving the test.
Hello.
Test
I read you, gold leader. Standing by.
Can we run through? Sorry, I'm a
10
little
4,
OCD.
rubber ducky.
For the recording. Can we just run through real quick? Just do a quick test audio. Just make sure that chat can hear you guys okay. Azu, do you want to start real quick?
Yeah, sure. Test. I am Azo, the DM, the one and only. And well, not even in this group. We got like 4 or 5 of them or some shit. But yeah, I'm the DM for this game. Hello. Is this enough talking?
How's the audio chat? Audio. He's like slightly peaking.
Excuse
Okay.
me?
I mean, he's always
It's
peak.
very loud.
True.
Yeah. Thank you, Kerber.
Little loud.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
you.
Put him down to drop him 2%. You want to just say something again, real quick, Ezra? Is
Something again, real quick, Ezra.
that good?
Malicious compliance.
Okay. Correct, bro. Do you mind doing some test audio real quick?
Yes. Hello. I'll keep on talking until you tell me to stop talking. I can increase my volume myself too if you want. I can also decrease it if you want. Tell me when to stop talking. Please. Please tell me
Stop!
Tell me when to stop talking. Please.
Give that guy
Oh,
plus
okay.
5%.
Thank you
Help
for
him,
telling me
help
to
him,
stop
help him.
talking.
Okay,
He's
wait,
panicking.
wait. Keep saying stuff, Trevor.
Keep saying stuff, Crabro.
Is that good?
Is that good?
Should be fine. Okay.
I like that Fajirk is the sound technician for
Yeah.
the stream.
Lock in. Your
Dude,
DM.
speaking of.
Wimmy Wham
Sorry.
Wham Wazzle, it's your boy Slurms McKenzie. I'm tired of partying, chat. Tired of partying.
He's fine.
Don't know
Okay.
what I do.
Sandego Ulrich.
Hello, hello, hello. Are you able to understand this?
A little quiet on my end, actually. Oh, yeah, he's a little. Go again, Sandego.
Go again, Sandegwa.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And Shlee, do you mind just doing some test audio real quick?
I do mind. Yes, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I think you're a little quiet. Rip.
Well, I was also looking away. Is this better or worse?
I think she's good now, chat, right? Maybe 5. But if she squeaks. Okay.
I only squeak in Hunt and possibly Overwatch. I don't really squeak in D&D.
Let me grab the jam for the Spotify. And just as a brief reminder, guys, just on the recording side, remember to, if you potentially have background noise, just remember to mute that. I'm just doing
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah, I'm on push to talk, so should be okay.
How is
Push to
everything?
talk or push to mute.
How's everything with the sound going on in the background? The mix. I can just flat
Oh, where's the
increase
jam?
Discord
I want
audio,
jam.
so
Do we have a jam link?
yeah, the jam
Huh?
link is in
Yeah.
the jam link is in the group chat.
Yeah,
Music
Thank
Slayer.
you.
no problem.
Jam link thingu. Got it.
Awesome. I think that is good on my end. I'll stop fussing about, and if someone else wants to take the reins, if we're good to go, then
Absolutely. Are we all ready to get going then?
Hold on. Is it?
Okay.
What? Okay,
What?
never mind. It was telling me to download Spotify as I had Spotify open. I was like, is there a difference between Canadian
Make sure you
and American?
download it first. It's a
already
special
have it.
jam session. You have
In
to
order
download the
use
jam session.
Spotify, you must have Spotify.
You must
I'm
be
about a shid.
Spotify.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do a very quick recap from basically where we last actually streamed, since we didn't stream the first session of it. I'll stop partway through that recap to do what we normally do, which is everyone roll a d20, and one of you, the players, takes over the recap from last session, and then I'll come back in, chime in if there's anything that I want to add or anything like that. And yeah, we can have a quick chat about that recap, and then we'll be into it. Sound good?
Can I opt out? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
Well, this is why we take notes. So you better hope you don't roll well.
All right.
Or by God,
Oh man, I
That's
rolled
in for a
one.
ride.
Oh,
the gods of Raylin
no.
will smite you.
Hey, man.
Uh,
if I land it, it's gonna be the best recap ever.
That's all right. That's fine. Like I said, that's it's more a means of giving one of the players, whoever wins it, a d20 re-roll for the session.
Oh,
as a little
right.
treat. And yeah, if you don't remember much or whatever, then I'm not gonna it's not like there's a punishment or whatever. I'll just help you along and we'll get there. It's fine. So after the events where we all last left off as like a streaming group, the party had arrived in a little town called Meir. Late at night, they approached the town very much looking for a place to rest and a place that was cheap too, as they were pretty much out of funds. They entered the town at night, found a kind of not really a hole in the wall, but it was not a nice looking tavern. Regardless, though, they were looking for something cheap, so this was the option before them. When they went in, it was quite the scene. They had a couple of rough looking dudes sitting in a corner, a older human man, balding up top, who immediately started to talk to them like he knew them or expected them. One thing led to another, and the group became involved in a plot in the town wherein a group of bandits had managed to somehow kidnap the mayor of the town and the mayor of the town's family, and were holding him and them hostage in his estate. They had been here for some time, and they had managed to kill and take tax from tax agents traveling through the town and collecting through the town and whatever, that were supposed to be heading to the capital, Verona, 2 days to the south. But they all were just not making it because these bandits were having their way with them. When you guys arrived in this inn, you were embroiled in this by being brought down to the basement. The innkeep, assuming that you guys were part of this group of outlaws, just because of the way you look and I guess the timing of when you arrived, he was expecting another group. When he brought you to the basement, you saw one of these tax agents. One was still alive. There were 3 others that were corpses. And you decided to step in and try and help instead of just go along for the ride, which is good. You got a little bit of a story from this tax agent on what was happening, discovered the events that I just mentioned in the town, and committed to helping him, helping the town, and potentially saving the mayor, which is exactly what you guys did. Over the next day, that evening, which was a long night for you of multiple encounters and fights and such, eventually hiding out for a rest inside the Temple of the Eight, after rescuing the innkeep's daughter, who's being held hostage to keep him compliant as well. But you saved her, you saved the innkeep, you saved the Temple of the Eight priest, and he let you sleep in the temple for the night. And when you guys woke up, you went and scoped out the mayor's house, which was already starting to burn. It turns out, unbeknownst to you guys, there was quite the short timeline in which these bandits were like already deciding that they had spent enough time here. The danger of getting caught was too high, and it was time to make their escape. And that escape involved burning all the evidence and killing the mayor and his family to get out of town with basically a clean slate. What ensued was a fiery spectacle of a battle in the estate manor with the captives, the captors, and the group here. One of the party nearly died. I think it was... Was it Lucian? I can't remember. Maybe Ulrich?
No.
I don't know. Someone nearly died. But you guys managed to succeed. You took out the leadership of the bandits here, and all the guards, saved the entire family and the mayor, which is great. And discovered in the post-battle interview of what happened that a cousin to the mayor, who was also in the house and also rescued by you guys, though he was not in bindings when you found him, that he was in on it from the start and apparently set up his family to be taken by these bandits, to eventually be killed by them so that he could take over as leader of this town. That's where we left off with the first arc of the campaign. It took us a couple sessions to get there, and we picked up last session with kind of going over that you guys had been rewarded. You had been allowed to stay in the town free to reset and recharge. Your stay at the inn was on the mayor's dime as far as he was concerned, and you guys were well provided for. That is where we picked up from last session. So if we could get some D20 rolls from everyone here, we'll see who's going to start us off on the recap from there.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
This is the most stressful D20.
Oh no.
You have no idea. I'm like, yeah, genuinely,
No,
I
that's
do
fine.
not remember. It didn't occur to me that note taking was a thing.
Well, now you know, it's fine. Okay, Ulrich, give us a recap there.
Okay. In my ear, we took a little bit of time. We kind of patched ourselves up, got some upgrades to some of the gear we looted before going off on the road to Zerona. Along the way, I spotted a ambush of bandits that we were able to talk our way through using the like signet ring we had looted. We kind of name dropped to them and they kind of let us through. At Zerona, we got in to the Tipsy Loot Inn, got some rooms, got some drinks, decided to split up, half of us going up to the Citadel, and those not inclined to interact with the law decided to go elsewhere, being Abunas and Lock-in, to investigate the letter and some other things. Lucian, Zavar, and I went to the Citadel. We passed some kobolds that were striking because something's eating them in the sewers, and so they're not cleaning the sewers anymore. We did say we'd help them out. I offered, showing off my skills of Draconic. And then we were able to deliver to the Chamberlain the letter from the Mayor of Mayor, let him know what was going on. Got back, met up with the very grumpy Abunas and Lock-in.
Yeah, absolutely. There was another incident where you guys went to Abunas and Lock-in actually went to apparently a contact that Abunas was relatively familiar with in the town here. Not an innkeep owner, but a shopkeep owner by the name of Mr. Amesworth, who owned a general goods store that apparently was doing pretty well. And you spoke with him about a seal that you guys had found on a letter. And this letter, I can pull it up here, had some interesting things within it. This. It said, Marlin, it's time. Pull your men out and return to Udar's embrace. They're expecting you. Bring everything you've managed to gather so far and all the recruits. You'll get your next orders there when I'm ready. Do not leave Udar's embrace before then, no matter the wait. No reason for a show like last time. I'm sure you remember that. And it was sealed with a charging boar. That charging boar was brought to Mr. Amesworth, who is an elderly human man, and Abunas thought that he might recognize it as he's been in business for so long. Potentially, if this seal was of someone prominent, they may very well have done some kind of purchasing or whatever with him. And Mr. Amesworth took it, or took note of what it was and said that he would check his records and see if anything matched up, as nothing came to mind off the top of his head, but it did seem familiar. From there, the party regrouped back up at the inn that they're staying at, and we left off after resting for the night. But just before that, while you guys had been chatting, there was a mysterious figure spotted in the room that was pretty clearly to at least one of you guys who noticed him that he was interested in your group sitting at the table, whether he was overhearing anything that you guys were talking about or was just watching you guys for some reason. You're not sure. But he was a fairly tall figure, seemed to be an elf of some kind, just from the ears that were poking out of the slits on his hood, which was deeply cowled and obscured the vast majority of his face. It was pretty clear to him whenever you guys spotted him, as he immediately departed himself and got lost into the crowd and out into the city streets of Zerona. Yeah, we pick up there, though, on the next day. It is Law 11. as we start today off, what is the plan, group?
Did we mention the kobolds? The sewer?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yep. All good.
Well, on that note, we should probably go take a look in the sewers to help these kobolds out.
We should. Did we check did we check the doors for signs of them trying to break in?
Yeah, that was a concern.
I do remember we set alarms. I
That's
used
right.
the alarm ritual across
Set a
them.
couple of alarm rituals up. I think you consolidated most everyone into like one or two rooms that were very close to each other as well, because you were concerned about who the players were that were involved in whatever plot was going on. You didn't know where enemies were or if they were closing in around you, and that mysterious figure definitely put you guys on alert. But yeah, you guys can check. Nobody was woken up by the alarm spells that were set up. Well, I say nobody. It would have been Sundego, I think, with how he set it up. But yeah, no one was alarmed in the middle of the night. You check the doors. There's no obvious signs of like forced entry. You guys could try and do like an investigation check on one of you if you wanted to inspect like the actual locks or anything to see if someone had been, trying to pick their way in or something like that. It would be an option. Otherwise, nothing obvious.
I would also suggest we switch inns because the other party that went to the castle gave the magister there where we were staying,
Mm-hmm.
and he
True.
gave very, very. I wasn't there, but what was told to me gave very much sinister vibes.
I don't think it was quite that bad.
It wasn't quite sinister. It was just kind of suspicious. Just a little bit weird. Nothing concrete.
I think you even asked the Chamberlain why he was asking where you guys were staying, and he said that it was a possible, it was possible for your good deeds that the king would want to reward you guys for helping the mayor and mayor. But whether or not that's true, who knows? But yeah, there certainly isn't a sack of gold sitting in the hallway in front of your door, though that's probably not how they would do it.
Somebody will pick this up. My bag of gold from Uber Eats.
Yes.
All right, well, doesn't seem like anything happened. So we might as well change ends and go check out those kobolds, as you were saying.
Excellent. Yeah, easy to do. Are you guys bothering for like breakfasting here at the inn? I usually say that like there's a meal provided with a night's stay, whether it's your breakfast or your dinner or whatever, kind of based on when you show up. So you could do that, or just say, screw it, we're on to better things and find a different spot.
Just a question, the inn that we are staying at, how close is it to, like, how nice is it in terms of, like, is it something that either kobolds or people who spend time with the kobolds or know the kobolds would be? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
it's very
getting at?
possible. It's definitely an upper middle class, I would say, in terms of the inn and such. There were very nice rooms. It was very active and bustling. There's all kinds of people there. Not, like the first inn you stayed at, which had like 6 dudes, and it turns out all of them were criminals.
So that's the bar.
That's the bar. Yeah, yeah. I'd say most lower class inns are not only filled with criminals by any means, but that one was not the best display of what they're like. But this one's far and away above better than that.
I suggest you guys that we grab a bite to eat. It sounds like we have a big day ahead of us, and maybe while we're here, just ask around if anybody has any further details on what's going on with the kobolds.
It's a good idea. Especially if we're about to go help out the kobolds, and we're going to be underground. I don't think we'll be able to get supplies in the sewers.
True enough.
That sounds like a plan. If you want to start that, I'll start looking for another inn.
Well, were we going to have food at the inn?
Right.
The one that we just
We'll
stayed
eat
in.
here, but if you want to gather supplies, I'll go look for the inn while you go gather supplies.
All right.
Awesome.
fries with that?
So,
No, sorry.
what's the goal in terms of the inn that you guys are looking for? I guess, or I should say, you, Locken. as you've been tasked with finding it. You're looking for one that's like out of the way and a little bit quieter, or that's way more bustling so you can get lost in a crowd, or what are we looking
Great
at here?
question. So we're the part of the city we're in is kind of a busier aspect, right?
Yeah, this is definitely like the lion's share of the vibe of Zerona, which is like that middle class, mercantile, lots and lots of people of varying,
Is
degrees
there
of wealth and standing.
is there another inn within like a block and a half or 2 blocks
Yeah,
of this place?
definitely.
Essentially, what I'd like to do is like, the classic pivot hotel rooms to where we can keep an eye on this place. If it's like randomly a bunch of royal guards storm that one in and be like, well,
Yeah, and you'd be close enough to hear about it.
yeah.
Randomly,
Yeah,
a bunch
absolutely.
of ring wraiths show up.
Yeah, yeah. Suddenly, some guys just started stabbing pillows in the middle of the night, screeching.
Looking for a
God, I hate
Mr.
those pillows.
Underhill.
Yes, there is an inn called the Silver Tankard, which is like, as you say, not more than block and a half, 2 blocks away, whatever. That seems pretty similar in terms of the standards of the Tipsy Loot Inn that you came from. Yeah, seems very nice, busy. Looks solid.
Easy. I would do the same situation as that. How much were rooms again? It's like 2 silver, you said.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Let me check here.
Okay.
That is not something that I remember off the top of my head.
You said it's the silver tankard.
Yeah. This would be a modest stay, so it would be 5 silver pieces per night, same as the other.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing the name down. I would pay for 3 rooms.
Okay.
So that's a gold and half gold.
Yeah. In the morning,
and I get scolded.
Fairly burly dwarf who's behind the bar, kind of cleaning things up, getting some people some breakfast at the bars and a few of the tables around. He's still got like a sleeping cap, like a stocking-esque sleeping hat on his head as he's bobbing around doing things. But yeah, he tells you that there are plenty of rooms available and takes your coin happily.
Right, we'll be showing up later tonight. Can I get the keys now?
Yeah, that'd be fine. He kind of turns and looks to one of the drawers behind him, opens it up, takes a key out, and then opens another drawer underneath that one. And there's like a proper lockbox and a safe and stuff. Opens it up, gets some keys out, and locks back up, hands them over to you. There you are.
Thank you.
Mind you return them, even if you don't come for your stay.
Right, we'll do that for you in the morning, one way or the other.
He nods.
And then I don't know. Wait, I'll make my way back to the group and hand out keys. Ulrich, when I get back to them, I'll point, buddy, you're with me, and then I hand 2 keys to the rest. You 2 figure out where you want to go. Whoever wants a room to themselves can have it.
Sure. So while that was happening, it was a fairly brief trip. Was there anything preparations-wise that anyone wanted to try and get done or whatever that was left here?
Let's see. We just geared up with I got new armor. And then we got
just done some restocking before we left for a year, so it's at best maybe ask around if anyone knows something about what goes on in the sewers or anything with the kobolds.
Yeah, that's what we're doing for breakfast.
I will say as a
Yeah.
reminder too, for those that are playing, like I think we've got like the couple paladins to choose the spells that you want for the day and things like that, since you can change them every rest. I think Ulrich and Zavara are a little bit simpler. They don't have to make those choices every single day, if I remember correctly.
Big giant, big simple. You got it.
Says the only full caster in the group. The big simple. Okay, yeah, I mean, I agree. You've definitely got quite a few things, like preparations wise already with gear and stuff like that. You guys are looking pretty good. So, with that all readied up, you guys are heading straight back to the kobolds. Is that the play here?
Yeah. Is there like a local, just like supply store? I suppose. Like just
absolutely.
General store.
Yeah, there'd be one fairly close, probably a little bit closer than the one that Abunas and Lockham went to before.
All right. Because I imagine we'll probably need torches. We already have torches, but
Yeah,
I mean, we're going into the sewers. Probably need at least a shovel.
might be good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to go see what kind of tools I can find.
Okay, cool.
Do we have rope?
Let me check here.
Because I have a mirror, but I don't
Yeah, you guys
have
with
like
your
if we
starting
needed a rope
packs
or anything.
have all kinds of stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, so for the sake of it, I have rope, I have a hooded lantern, I have candles, I have a bell, I have a bunch of things in my burglar's kit.
I have bagpipes
Nice.
and a drum.
I have a portable ram,
perfect.
so we don't.
You have a portable ram?
Yeah, I just remembered when I was making
Well,
it.
I have a trebuchet.
Yeah.
It's like
How
a
much
SWAT
was the ram
style
weigh?
battering
Yeah,
ram.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Abernathy's,
really?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's something you can buy in the thing. It gives you advantage to like break down doors and stuff.
That's dope.
+4
Wow,
bonus to
that's
the
really
strength
cool.
check. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
God.
pretty
And
cool.
one other character can help me use the ram, giving me an advantage on the check.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it gives you the
Abernathy's
buff
like
and
ready
you can
or
work
not.
together, get advantage. Yeah, it's very ready or not. You do that, you throw the alchemist fire flask in once the door's down.
Yeah. Hands,
And
hands.
sweep the corners.
Come sweeping in with crossbos and hand crossbows.
Yeah.
Yeah. People did not realize what kind of D&D game they were signing up to here. Let's see here. Good old shovel. Yeah, they definitely got a shovel. What's this? 2 gold for a shovel. This is not your pappy shovel, okay? This thing is pristine. It's never been touched, never known a hole in its life, but you could be the first.
It's got to be broken.
That's right.
Never known a dirt.
I like that it's given the description as well of the shovel, very specifically. Working for 1 hour, you can use a shovel to dig a hole that is 5 feet on each side in soil or similar material. And I got to tell you, I've dug
Wow.
holes before. That is an impressive hole for
That's
1 hour,
amazing.
one
Wait,
shovel.
I was
That's
thinking
deep.
for 1 hour for
That's
5 feet
insane.
on
Is
all
it 5 feet
sides.
deep too?
5 feet on each side. So yeah, this is a Minecraft 5x5 cube of earth.
Really? Wait, it's 5 feet deep too? Holy
That sounds insane.
moly!
Yeah,
Damn. What
it's a hell of a shovel. That's why it's 2 gold. You'd never used a shovel like this before.
That's a very nice shovel.
Man
Apparently.
slaps the shovel. Never seen dirt in his life. It's one of the kind, top of the line.
I think he's
shovel.
gonna slap something he's about to sell for 2 gold. No, he caresses it, wipes it down with a
Polishes
cloth.
it. Yes.
Yeah,
Make sure that there's no dirt on this shovel.
A
I'm
slap
sure it
on the
didn't
spinny.
happen.
There wouldn't happen to be any other shovels, would there? Like, is there a bargain bin shovels?
yeah. He points to a small bin, and there are like hand trowels for gardening.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Huh. Well, looks like I'm getting
He'd probably be
Very
able to
nice
find
shovel.
you a bargain bin shovel. You know,
something that's built at least somewhat well.
Yeah, just like someone that's sold them, who comes in, sell a used shovel. This guy
Yeah.
bought it for some reason.
I don't need the Lamborghini of shovels.
That's okay. Yeah, he sadly puts the Lamborghini of shovels back on the shelf in its prominent display where he's been trying to sell it for the past 10 years, and instead grabs the slightly dented but no less usable shovel that is for 1 gold piece.
I'll take it. That sounds great.
Great.
So I'll
Drive
take
a
that
hard
out
bargain.
of my inventory.
All right, cool. Let's see here. I will add that to your sheet here.
In the meantime, I will ask Zavara and Ulrich. So what's going on with the kobolds and why are they going on strike? Have you asked around about that yet, or did you just volunteer services because they were on strike?
They
I
said there was
talked to them. I could converse with them. They said there is some big creature in the sewers eating them and their people. And so now they've come to the surface. There were even a couple guards around saying that they supposedly have passed it up through the right channels, but I told them we'd come and at least take a look. And who knows, we might get paid out of it.
So
And I know you like the clink clink, and I'm going to quietly like shake the bottom of the bag that I have.
Right.
That has like the whole party's gold in it because for some reason I'm entrusted with it.
You just have a baby face. Now, before we go into this tunnel, perhaps we should talk to one of the guards and see if there's an official license that we could do or something like that. I don't mind a bit of adventure and a bit of kicking the shit around in a literal sense. But if we're going to be fighting monsters in the sewer about things that they know about and we're going to maybe get paid for it, I think we should try to get paid for it.
Yeah, is there a way to check if there's like a contract, or are you saying that's through talking to the guard we'll find out if there's a contract to
That's
clean it up?
you're right. Yeah, I think if we talk to the guard, we can be like, "Hey, we're gonna take care of this problem. Give us a little cash."
Yeah, I second that, and then yeah, we should try to get some pay out of it.
Well, regardless of whether or not we get pay, we'll get probably some pretty good information from the kobolds. I mean, they're everywhere. They've seen a lot. Getting on good terms with them is very wise.
I also agree. We could get a free spy network out of all of this. All I'm saying is we should check all avenues before we start diving literally into the shit.
Agreed. If there is a contract, there's nothing to be lost, and food and lodging isn't free.
True. Very true. Okay, so the plan is to go to one of the guards and talk with them and see if they know if there's some kind of contract out on it. Because you could do that, and then I think it'd be fairly reasonable as well if there were like, notice boards and stuff for contracts and jobs and things for adventurers, mercenaries, hired swords, whatever, or just general laborers as well to find work for the day or whatever it might be. You could go either way with it. That being said, when you guys were there with the kobolds yesterday, you did see a couple of guards who were literally like clearly posted there to keep an eye on the kobolds, and I guess keep them from getting crazy. Who knows?
Right. So I suggest we go find the closest guard post to wherever these kobolds are at, because that's going to be whoever's jurisdiction of it all. And then we talk to that person specifically. And then if we get an okay or something in writing, we go back to the kobolds and get a little bit more information from them, and then we go in the shit.
All right.
Awesome. So you guys clean up plates and stuff, head out the door into the already busy streets of Zerona here. There is bustle and hustle already in these streets, a myriad of people and such of varying species, all, kind of shouting, talking, whatever, trade coming through, people with big boxes, carts and such, clearly getting to a warehouse or who knows what. You guys make your way towards the area where the kobolds were seen, and maybe asking every now and then, for some directions or whatever. You can very easily find the closest guards outpost to them, which as you kind of round the corner and see, it's fairly substantial, this outpost. This seems almost more like a central place, probably where some amount of leadership and stuff or overall governance of the guards and their tasks and stuff for the day-to-day activities in Zerona is held. Has its own stocks and stuff off to the side. There's a couple guards who are standing out front in the door. Doesn't appear that it's, just walk right in sort of deal for the general public, but you head up to them to speak with them. They kind of give you all a look over, as obviously all of you are in armor and have some variety of weaponry on you. One of the younger of the two guards kind of peers at you, lifting up his kind of kettle helm a little bit as he does so. Mercenaries, what do you want?
Well, we heard that there was a bit of a problem here with the kobolds, and we wanted to come take care of it.
Just as a
Kobolds? Uh-huh.
Sorry, just as a quick question, the kobolds, they do the maintenance work, like they do the maintenance work in the sewers, in the tunnels beneath the city?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Seems like
So
it.
it's
Yeah.
like
They said
that's an
they
official
cleaned it all
contract
up and everything.
with the city in and of itself?
It seems that way.
Cool. Sorry.
All good. He scratches his chin. Kobolds? They hired you?
Well, no, but they were putting up signs, and we talked to them, and they were willing to have us take care of their problems. They have a problem in the sewers, and it seems like the guards aren't doing anything about it.
Now hold on right there. And the other guard kind of clears his throat and says, Eric, give it a rest. You know as well as I do that the captain will want this dealt with. He's been talking about it enough. We all have. Getting the kobolds back to work would be a good thing. Less reports, less complaints about the smell. He kind of gestures to the door and says, mind you, keep your manners about you. You won't be disarmed, but don't give us a reason that we need it to either. Follow me. He turns, opens the door, and heads in.
Locken breaks out in a cold sweat, actively walking into a guard station.
The worst possible case for you. Yeah, as you walk in, they immediately know that you're a thief and arrest you. Yeah, you head in behind this guy. He takes you through quite a busy interior here of active guard work and such, including like people that are already in chains for the day. Perhaps they've been here a little bit. There's like a holding cell pretty close to the front entrance here, where people are thrown in before they're figured out what they're going to do. Probably one or two drunks in there that was just decided that it'd be best if they slept in here for the night before they let go. But he heads back into this building a little ways, eventually coming to a hallway where there's some actual offices and such. Heads to one of the nicer doors, gives it a knock with his knuckles, and as you guys come near to wait, there is very clearly some kind of discussion going on inside that's pretty quickly cut off, obviously, as he knocks. And there is a voice from the inside that just says, enter. The guard opens up the door, leans in and says, sorry to interrupt, Captain Aureus. Oh, apologies, Lord Zimmel. I didn't know that you were having a meeting. You guys can see inside there's a discussion going on already between a very well-dressed man who, while he is sat right now at the table, he's standing up, as is the captain, seeing that there's a new group of people entering. He's very well-dressed. He's pretty tall for a human, kind of curly brown hair, probably in his 40s, I would say, but he looks like someone of wealth, though he does have a longsword at his that he picks up from his side, which was probably at his hip at some point before he came in. He has a charming smile, though, and seems pleasant enough, though by the kind of vibe of the room just immediately as you guys begin to come in, there's a little bit of tension, I suppose. The captain on the other end of the desk from him, again, is a little bit younger than the man before him, in his 30s, but there is a tiredness of his face and features that denotes that he's been, he works a lot, clearly, and probably doesn't get as much rest as he needs to. That being said, he, even in his, office that he's in right now, you can still say that he has the chainmail on and such. The weapon is near at hand, off to the side there. However, right now it's more about Penn's bureaucracy, talking with this guy who may be some kind of noble or something and dealing with you guys, so that's not needed. He gives you all kind of a looking over and kind of apologizes to the man before him. I'm sorry about this, Zimmel, but as you can see, as I told you before, I am extremely busy. It's a miracle we had the few minutes to speak in private as we did. Can I, that'll be all. Back to your post, sir. He looks at all of you and kind of gestures for you to come into the office. Please find a seat to stand, or a place to stand, if you will. I apologize, I don't have more chairs. What can I do for you? Is there a problem?
We're looking to pick up whatever contract to deal with the monster in the sewers, help the kobolds out.
Oh, he kind of
We're
sighs and
adventurers.
puts a hand to his face, mutters something under his breath as he does so. And this lord, if he is a lord, though that's what the guards seem to refer to him as, Zimmel will speak up and say, Captain Aureus, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If it's not the lakeside dangers that I myself contracted out to have dealt with, on your behest, I might add, then it's kobolds not at their post because of monsters in the sewers. Why do the guards not act? Why do they not do anything sooner? And the captain just kind of sighs and says, as you well know, there are plenty of things going on that we are dealing with. We are tight enough as is on manpower and funds. Forget about it. Just hiring these on at the rate that they're going to for mercenaries, no offense to you all, it's not in the budget. I wish that it was. I thanked you, obviously, for what you did at the docks, but I can't make money appear. I'm no wizard. And this well-dressed man just kind of sighs himself and looks to all of you and says, well, clearly speaking to the captain, though he's not looking at him, he's looking at you guys right now. I will say this. So long as the people of Throne need help, and I am able to do so, I will continue to do so. You wish for a reward for this. The captain cannot pay you, not at this time, as they are kind of hesitates and doesn't sneer, but lets it hang a little bit. Clearly so busy and short on funds. I will put a contract out myself. That is well within my rights to do so. I will pay for these to deal with it and solve this. Another problem, I might add. Then at that, he kind of looks back at the captain, who just kind of sighs, sits down, and nods and like gestures for him to continue speaking with you lot. He turns his full attention on you, approaches and offers a hand to whoever's in front here to shake, which would be...
I'll stick my hand out as well and just shake it and say, "Sweet."
A pleasure to meet you. Your names?
I'm Ulrich.
Ulrich.
Lucian
I'm Barn and
Vale.
Zimmel. Lucian Vale. A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Zarya. Wait, Zavara. There we go. I've been playing so much Overwatch.
It is
Zavara
early in the morning. I
Punforge.
don't blame you.
Bro, don't even get me started. I couldn't say anonymous today.
I think I'm gonna look at the handshake and Ulrich's enthusiasm with a slight frown, and I ignore his question, and I kind of look around him towards the captain, and I ask, "Tell us about this beast in the sewers," because I'd rather know more about that than before to even discuss
Sure.
the pay, right?
Mm-hmm, sure. The captain kind of shrugs, and this Zimmel figure kind of takes a step back, clearly seeing that apparently introductions are done. Locken, do you speak up or anything, or just let that hang?
Absolutely not.
You don't want to introduce yourself in front of the guard captain, my ex-outlaw?
No, I don't actually.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
crazy enough.
You're currently testing the limits of how one can hide in someone's shadow. Not quite that bad, I'm sure.
It's the
But
last place they would expect you to be.
that's right, behind another person. The well-dressed man kind of steps back and looks to the captain curiously to see if he has any info either. And the captain just kind of sighs and looks to you, Abanas, and says, I'm sorry, but I don't know much. I know what the kobolds have told me. From what they have described, it is something quite large, big enough to snack on kobolds quite easily. I can say that for a certainty. They are difficult to understand fully, unfortunately. I don't speak Draconic, first of all, and the little bits of Common that they know, they don't paint a huge picture for me. And I've not managed to get a translator yet, so, again, funds are tight.
So I'm gonna try to not. I subconsciously lick my lips a little bit, and I go large. Large means dangerous, and I turn to the other guy and go, large means expensive.
He will nod, actually, and just kind of half smirk. But there's definitely still a lightness to like his eyes and stuff, not tightening of the eyes, anything like that. I'd rather agree. Kobolds are small and by themselves, not too dangerous, but the host of them that's in the sewers, contracted by the city, I'm quite surprised that they have any problems against anything that's not organized. It must be something substantial. They've never had a problem before. He kind of gives you all a looking over, kind of rubbing at his chin as he does so. I will offer this. If you can deal with this with immediacy and don't drag your feet, which I'm sure you wouldn't have done anyways, I'll pay. Well, I have an artifact at home. I could give it to you. It's worth 250 gold easily. That's without any haggling. I'm sure you could maybe even get more.
That's very generous.
You know, indeed it is. But
I
this problem
snort.
has been going on for quite some time, and it needs to be dealt with.
What is this man's name again, Ezra? Sorry.
Barnon Zimmel.
Barnon.
I will post it in chat here. And then I'll post Captain Arias' name here too.
You. Which chat?
It's in the Foundry chat.
I don't
see it.
see it.
You don't?
No.
I see it, but I see on his stream he doesn't.
Maybe it's loading? It might be lagging or something? Oh, you're disconnected.
Yeah, I just oh. Well,
He's hacking chat.
yeah, I'm hacking. I'm
Give it a
hacking. I'm
second, see if
toggling.
it reconnects you.
Yep.
He's toggling.
Oh, I fully see it from it. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Open up the chat. See if
I
it loaded
pickpocket
up.
Ominous the entire
Hey.
time while he's gone.
Turning
There
it
you
off
go.
and on again wins the game.
From what we know about the city and the various clans and such that have risen and fallen
Yeah.
throughout the Ladrin conflict
The
and
war
stuff like
and
that.
such.
The war, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we? I'm sure even in passing, like at the tavern, the inn, stuff like that. Is he rich enough, influential enough, of note enough that we'd have heard his family name?
It's possible. It is possible. Anyone that thinks that they could give me a history check here. See if the name rings a bell. Fine with anyone going for that, as you all have lived here for a fair amount of time.
I'll try.
While they're doing
We'll try
that, can
too.
I get a read on this Zimmel guy? He's being very like he's a lord, you said, right? Or he was called lord, right?
He was called Lord, yeah.
Okay. So like he's called lord. He seems to be intrigued by us being adventurers. Can I just kind of get a read? Like, did this guy like it was adventurer and then it took the opportunity to become landed noble during wartime?
Give me an insight check. Ooh, 21 with Ulrich's history check there. It's very
Or
good.
did he take an
Wow.
arrow to the knee?
That's the question.
17.
Was he wearing greaves?
There's no knee. There's no knee on his leg right now. No, there's no arrow in his knee right now. But maybe. 21 with a history check on Ulrich and a 17 insight check on Locken. Pretty solid here. Pretty solid. So first off, with Ulrich here, which is hilarious because you're the least likely person in the group to have heard of barons and titles and lords and anything, since you were literally you're basically the equivalent of a homeschool kid. You grew up in a monastery in the mountains. Like
There was maybe like an old like genealogy style like lineage book
Yeah,
somewhere in the archives.
Perhaps. That being said, you look back to those moments where you were probably forced to read a book like that. Maybe you were nerdy enough to actually be interested in all the old names and such. And Zimmel does not ring a bell to you at all. And you remember going through those books a fair bit. There's probably a test or something, or perhaps even it was, some kind of punishment that you were being forced to do, write names out, who knows. But from what you remember, at least in like recent history, the name does not stand out, which makes you think that this person had his comeuppance probably due to the war and things that happened. He's a more recent figure, unless he's literally so obscure that you needed, a higher role to do it, but you doubt it. As for the 17 insight check on this guy, you can tell that he is I don't know. You can tell that he's being fairly genuine in his mannerisms and such. He seems to actually care about what's going on in the city. He seems eager as well to like get these jobs done. The vibe in the room was relatively cold whenever he first walked in, which maybe you picked up on as you were like trying to be insightful and such. And you get the sense that what he was talking about with the docs, like this is not his first rodeo of solving problems for the people of Verona and such. So yeah, it appears to you that this may very well literally be just like a philanthropist guy that's trying to help as he can, knows that the city's in a hard time, and while he might complain about that fact, he's also here and stepping up to solve those problems himself.
I'm gonna snort at the mention of the artifact, and I'm gonna ask him like, then do you want us to go and sell that like ourselves? And then I step forward, and I grin, only slightly menacingly, showing one of my fangs. Wait, do cats have fangs? Yeah, I have fangs.
Yeah.
And I show the fang, and I go, very simply, very tersely, gold.
If it is gold that you wish, I will not say otherwise. I'll sell it myself and get you the gold. That's fine. But do we have an accord? I said I would guarantee at least 250 gold. I will pay you 250 gold if that is what you wish.
I am curious about this artifact. Like,
Me too.
can you give us a little bit more details? I also
Um,
I don't recognize your name. Did you kind of gain your title during the war, sir?
He kind of chuckles a little bit, and a bit of a sadness goes to his eyes. Something like that, yes. Don't let the guard fool you. I am no lord. I am no patent house. I have no house. But I was successful enough in fighting for the freedom of the realm that we now are able to live in. This has afforded me some privilege in coin that I did not grow up with. That being said, I am rather quickly being drained of it recently, but it is all for the good, I suppose. So let's focus on that. As for this trinket, he kind of, as I check my notes frantically here, because I don't remember what it was. Let's see here. Yes. If I remember correctly, it is a carved ivory amulet. It's quite nice looking. I remember finding it myself in some desolate pit after dealing with some creatures during the war. He shrugs. Haven't sold it yet. It was fine enough to find a place in my home on display, but it does little good there other than get ogled at by people who do not know its value to me as a memory.
Well, I think that that's good enough for us.
He nods.
Did we agree on the
Splendid.
trinket or the money?
Well, the trinket is money, if we want it to be.
I want the trinket.
I also
We
vote for
do
the
a
trinket.
quick huddle
could
in
be a
this
boat.
guy's office.
quick huddle. Hold on, we have to talk real quick.
Hold on.
Sidebar.
He gets huddled up.
All right, class, put your quiet ears on. All right, now we have to talk. So how about this? We agree to take the contract, and then upon completion, we will see what the thing is, and then we can either do 250 or the trinket. Right? We'll take the contract in exchange for one of those two things. We don't commit to one of them right away.
That's smart. All right.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
That's smart.
Yeah, you've been doing this for a while.
I don't say that he's smart though. I'm just like I grunt.
Of course not.
Okay.
You open your mouth about to and realize the mistake. I'm complimenting a teammate.
Then should we find somewhere to meet the guy to let him know?
He's right here,
What,
isn't
just
he?
get
Right in
paid?
front of us.
He's right in front of us.
Yeah, he's in the room.
No, I
with us.
mean, like, we got to go do the thing, and then we have to come back and get paid. Are we just going to come back here?
I'm sure
Gotcha.
we'll discuss that once we
Yeah.
make an accord, right?
Okay.
All right, break, and then I hide in plain sight again.
Yeah, he takes a note,
And go.
he like stepped away to give you your space to discuss and then steps back up.
I kind
Well?
of push Ulrich forward since he was the enthusiastic one that was shaking his hand so
Okay.
much.
If it is okay with you, we'd like to take the contract, and when we come and inform you of its completion, decide then if we'll take the straight money or the trinket, the artifact.
Well, I admire your confidence. Sure, that's fine by me.
And are we okay to come back here, or would you have somewhere else that you wish for us to meet you once we've completed it?
Well, I would say the easiest way to get word to me would probably be to pay one of the couriers. They'd be able to find me easily enough in the city. If nothing else, bring a message to my home. I would get it at some point and go to meet you all. If you have a place you could tell me. Are you staying in town, I presume?
Quick question: what's a courier?
Yeah, it's just a message runner. You know, they're paid to deliver mail, basically, missives from people to another. There's a whole network of them here in the city. That's their job.
Put my hand on Ulrich's shoulder.
okay.
The game was rigged from the beginning.
Gotcha.
That, or I could tell you where I live and you could come to my home, though I am busy. I do not know if I'll be there.
We'll plan on using a courier then, I guess.
Well, we would
Excellent.
like to see the artifact before we decide. But that's after once we're done with this task.
I see. Well, as long as you're not, living at some untoward place, I feel confident enough in the city guard to keep me safe enough to walk from A to B with coin and my trinket on my person. I could meet
We're
you.
staying at a
You
local
can-
inn.
Oh, excellent. You could take a look whenever we meet up at your inn and decide for yourselves if you'd rather that or the coin. You can do it in private in a room so as not to be seen bandying about such wealth by the common people.
Smart. Then yes,
I'll just kind of look
I
at the
consider
others
it a
and say,
deal.
okay, we're good.
You know, it's excellent.
I nod.
Well, and just
Wink.
like
No,
that, as long as these people are as confident and capable as they seem, this problem should be solved very soon. Excellent. Thank you for seeing me, Captain Arius. I do appreciate it, as always. And, of course, let me know if there are any other problems that come up. I have ears to the ground, but I do miss things from time to time. Good day. Good day to you.
Good day.
He picks up his things and heads out of the door. Captain Arias kind of waits for him to leave the room and then kind of gives an exhale and leans back into his chair, just kind of gives his head a little bit of a shake with his eyes closed. His hand goes to his temple like, got a headache or something.
Mhm.
Well, very generous of him. And very generous of you all for wishing to do it, even if it is obviously to get paid. I can't fault you for that. But be careful down there. If it seems out of your pay grade, then by all means, just come back, let us know. More information on what it is valuable in and of itself.
We're doing a service to
We'll
the
be sure to
city.
let you know.
He said they have no funds. They have inadequate funding to be able to hire mercenaries for dangerous work like this. But I would like to ask him whether there are supplies that the city guard can help furnish us with.
Basic supplies, more than likely. I'm not sure. We don't have much. What exactly do you have in mind? He kind of grimaces. Potions are quite a luxury. These are about as expensive as it gets in terms of what we have here. We do have a few in stock, certainly, but these are desperate things used for trying to save dying men. He kind of considers for a moment. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. 6.
Fuck!
He considers for a moment and sighs and says, listen, I do really appreciate what you're doing, but right now I can't. If I do something like that, one of my guards gets hurt or worse, maimed on the streets, and we're not able to save them because we don't have a potion. I gave it to you lot. Well, it'd be more than my career on the line.
Can I try convincing him? Little old big me?
You can, if I will tell you this. You can absolutely try again. He's already said no. He's on the back foot. He's starting to be like reserved in what he thinks is right here. So your check is going to be at disadvantage. So you roll twice and take the lower. But by all means, if you want to say something and say, hey, listen, man, I get that. But then by all means, let's hear it.
Hum 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 hum.
And if you
Just
don't know
thinking, if we're
exactly
gonna
what
put
you
our
would say.
lives in danger to help the city.
Can I guidance Savara?
You guidance is
That
like
was
something you
probably
kind of
weird.
set up. I would say you can, seeing her step forward and trying to do that. That being said, casting spells is not a subtle thing, and the person, anyone else in the room, is not going to know that. Oh, he's casting a little guidance spell
Oh
there.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
to him, you
Ah,
could be
shit.
casting fireball right now. Like,
Yeah.
he has no idea. Now, like, if you knew, like, hey, you're about to go talk to this merchant, I'll, guidance you around the corner here, and then you run up and go talk to him real quick and try and make the deal. Like, that's more reliable and accurate to what you would use that for usually.
Hey Savara, can I talk to you in the
Or,
hallway
like-
real quick?
then-
Sidebar, sidebar.
Oh,
I think
It's
we
gonna be
should
around
just
it could
the
be a
door.
boat. Yeah. No, I won't pursue it. I'll just let this lie, I guess.
I mean, you can. It's not. You're not gonna like hurt yourself trying. And it
No,
depending, like
but
how
I-
you said it and how you asked is not like insulting. It's not like you said, "Listen, bitch, we need the potion. Give it to us." It's like no.
I
I don't
leave
you're
that
care
just-
if
to
your men are gonna
Abuna.
die without it.
yeah, you're saying it pretty damn politely, so it's not gonna hurt you by trying at disadvantage. I would say.
Fine. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, go
what do I
for
need?
it.
do I need?
Persuasion check. Hit that button, and then when it pops up on the chat window there, you'll hover over whatever the number is and hit the down arrow to the left so that it rolls a second time. And we see, okay, great. So you rolled higher. So we'll take
Wow.
a 15 here.
Yo.
He kind of sucks his teeth for a second. One potion. That's it. That's all I can do. All right.
Let's go, Savara.
Thank you, good sir. We
Yeah.
appreciate your assistance and generosity.
He stands up and kind of gestures for you all to leave out of his office as he's heading that way himself. Goes out into the hallway, closes the door behind him. Wait here, please. And heads deeper down the hallway and turns out of sight. After a minute or two, he returns with a single potion in his hand and hands it over to you, Zavara.
Thank you.
There you
sir.
are. You're welcome. And good luck to you. I hope you don't need it.
Yeah, I hope not
Same
either.
to you.
He nods at that. Yes. I will add that to your character sheet here. It
Thanks.
is a common potion of healing. It is a bonus action to drink it or to administer it to someone else. It heals for 2d4 plus 2.
Getting a 15 on a disadvantage roll is pretty insane.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. That's
Yeah.
bards for you. Already very good roll. And yeah, plus 6 already. We're only level 4 here. That's
Yeah.
solid. Zavara, do you want that in your character sheet or do you want someone else to hold that? Like it kind of matters who's holding it in case like you go down, then someone has to find it in your backpack or on your belt or whatever. Or if you think you're the one that's going to be needing healing, then absolutely keep it or, have someone else hold it. It's up to you guys, but
I
who's
would
going to
think-
actually hold it?
Either Abunaz or the fuck is Crevo's name? Lucian.
Lucian.
Because they generally have the least likelihood to go down because I think
Mhm.
some of us are a little more squishy. So
Pretty tanky, yeah.
since Abunas was the first to ask for it, I hand it to Abunas.
Okay.
I take it. I look at Lucian and I go, "We're both frontliners. You know what we must do to decide who gets this." And then I immediately go prone on the ground
Arm
and
wrestle.
put my arm up.
In the middle
Here
of
we
the
go again.
hallway. God.
We should go outside before we overstay our welcome. We also got to talk to the kobolds and get some more information, guys.
Abaddon is already on the ground, though. He's kind of ready to go.
I know. That's why I'm saying it.
I'm just
use
muttering,
opportunity to leave.
I'm a follow Lockin outside.
Okay, you're being abandoned. Lockin, are you going for it? Or not Lockin, I'm sorry. Lucian, are you going for it? Or are you going to...
You look at my
It's
pleading
outside.
eyes.
Yeah. I'll extend my hand down to him and be like, we'll decide this later.
Okay.
Let's take this outside.
Okay, excellent. You guys head outside with your potion. Yeah, who you guys want to decide immediately right out here, or head to the kobolds and ignore it, or what?
Is there just like a table nearby,
Yeah,
or like
absolutely,
the
sure.
top of a barrel?
Yeah.
All
There's a
right.
line of people next to a barrel, all arm wrestling. You guys can get to the front of it.
Perfect. The arm
Everyone's
wrestling
arm
barrel.
wrestling around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little sign above it.
Yeah.
Public arm
There's one on
wrestling.
every block.
The world building. I'm immersed.
Now this is a good city.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Right.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
Athletics checks from both of you.
Is this gonna be the best out of 3 again?
It is. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
We need to take as much time as possible figuring this out. Who is stronger?
All right. 23.
Ooh, Abunas, last time you had your way with this competition, immediately coming out ahead, and I think winning every roll out of 3, if I remember correctly.
Sure did.
But Lucian, this time around, grips firmly and begins immediately to press an advantage on you. Let's get another roll here.
Oof.
The roll goes back to the center. All right.
Oh my God,
Another
nat
athletic check. That's going to be hard to beat. Natural 20 on that third roll from Abunas. Lucian, what do you got?
Wait, third roll?
Yeah.
Second roll.
You guys are back to even right now.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be the third roll. Okay. Here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay.
Pokemon.
Starts going on to Abunas' side. Abunas with a 10 on the fourth check here. Go ahead again. Okay. No ground made here. Another roll.
Okay. Wait a minute. All right.
Back to Lucian's favor. Oh
Get the
my
fuck
God,
outta
second
here.
natural 20 from Abunas. Okay. For a 22 total. Well, you do have +4. He's only got a +2. You could still beat him here. Oh, okay. Back to Abunas. You keep on going back and forth from center here. Like no one's got a 2-point lead yet on the other. Ooh, a 20
man,
there on
dude.
Abunas there. 14.
Come on,
Abunas wins it.
baby. Oh, I did
Damn.
this.
Second
Nice.
time. Yep.
Fairly
There it
won.
is.
Fairly won.
I smile a bit
Quite an
wider
arm.
than the last time we arm wrestled, and I'm still holding one hand with one paw, and my other paw comes up as if to clap him on the shoulder, but I hesitate at the last second, and I just turn around, but you can still see this faint hint of a smile on my face as I walk away.
Nice.
Next
Come
time I'll
on.
get you.
He's warming up. He's warming up.
One
Okay,
of these
awesome.
times.
Heading to the kobolds then, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Head that way. Takes you like 30 minutes to get over to them, but eventually you do. You can see they're still picketing, still got their little signs and stuff. The one that you spoke with yesterday is still there with the copper kind of glasses, the homemade copper wire glasses on the bridge of his big kobold nose. Comes over to you, Ulrich, immediately beginning to jabber away in Draconic at you. Well, what you think? You back? You help today?
Yes, well, we're back. We're going to help, but we need more information on what this monster is. Can you describe it?
Big, bad. Eats kobolds, mini kobolds. 6 so far. Very hungry.
Color? Does it have scales like you, or is it squishy like me?
It's stinky and hard to see in the water. Kinda
It's in the water.
gross. Oh yes, hides.
Hmm.
Can we ask him to draw it
Very
right dirt?
stinky.
Like pick up a stick and
In
just ask him to draw it?
Draconic, Locken will ask, grabby hands, teeth, tentacles, and I do like a sort of like wiggly octopus motion.
He's just nodding the whole time.
I mean, I speak it in, I say it in Draconic. I speak Draconic.
Yeah, he's just nodding to all of those things. I'm glad I didn't know you speak Draconic, but that's great. I just assumed.
You gotta keep him guessing. All right.
Not being able to understand any of this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys just jabbering away and him nodding furiously right now. Yeah, it seems like he's either nodding just to nod at this point because he wants you guys to help, or he's nodding to all of those descriptors. Whether or not that's accurate, you have no idea, but he seems
Right.
he seems
Can you
positive.
show us, or can someone guide us to where it's most active?
Yes, we show you where it is. We lock it off. No kobolds back down there. That's why it stinks. He takes a stick down into the dirt beneath him there. It's kind of cobbled roads and stuff, but there's enough dirt to kind of crudely draw something. And I'm gonna do my best impersonation of a kobold drawing this monster on the map here. Bear with me. Okay, this kobold. Let's see here.
Draws penis.
Kobold
Sorry.
laughs to self.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's what he draws in the dirt.
Oh my fucking god.
And then he pokes it. He says, "Big
It's an
tentacles,
angry hat.
big, angry, hungry." And then he kind of draws the mouth and makes it big, like it's eating something or about to swallow something.
Hungry
Kobolds
hat.
go in, kobolds no come out.
In Draconic, since I'm speaking a different language, different dialect. Okay, there, bud. So, what you're telling me is that you got but what about the part? And I gesture with this over here. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have a draw tool. Like the hands.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I draw with the same stick, like claws, fangs. You know what I mean?
So fun. You guys are swapping the stick drawing in the dirt universe. Yeah. So you're drawing like fangs and claws and stuff on his thing and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to draw hands.
Okay.
On
got
one.
it.
Or just say, so we got hands over here. We got the grippers there, bud. Or do we got something like kind of like, and then I drew like suction cups.
He kind of scratches his chin. Yeah, squishy. No fingers, I think. We don't stick around very long to look. But looks big. Looks tentacly.
Is this enough for me to kind of like figure it out?
It's
Or, like,
possible.
take a guess at a creature.
Yeah, you could try and give me yeah, he said the color. He said it was it's hard to see in the water. Well, I guess he didn't really say the water.
He didn't say the color,
he
he
didn't
said it's in
specify.
the water impacts.
Kind of greeny brown, he'd say. Greeny brown. Gross. Like sewage. Yeah, if you want to try and figure out what this possibly could be based on these descriptions, you absolutely can. So let me think here. You could
Are we
go
all
a couple
staring at
different
it?
ways with this. Yeah, it's that. You see it right there.
How do we
Clear
think?
as day.
So yeah, I'll point at. Does anybody know what this might be? Right. I heard a rumor that they flush alligators in their chamber pots in the city. I don't know if that's true or not.
You can flush a chamber pot.
I don't spend a lot of time. I mostly live in the woods.
Yes, but in hot water.
I'll give you this. You can either do, Ulrich, a nature or an arcana check, whichever one you want to go for. I'll say this. One may be easier than the other, but you might have, a higher skill in the other two.
I've got a better
What about
chance with
everybody
it.
else?
Yeah,
It's
you
the
could
same
try.
for both on me.
Since we're
Yeah, if
all
you guys
seeing
wanna
it
try, then go
and
for
they
it.
translated the
So,
description,
like,
can we all roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna
Oh,
translate to
Zavara
everyone else. Like,
dumb.
here's what I've got so far.
Yeah, based on your guys' backgrounds and stuff, some may have a better chance of knowing what this is than others. Ulrich comes from a
Watson will not
monastery; he's
try.
fairly learned. Zavara, from her background as well, hears all kinds of stories and stuff. Lucian, you were an ex-mercenary thing, so again, storytelling and word of mouth and such. I would say that so far, Ulrich with a 20, that's pretty dang good. Yeah, no one else is really sure one way or another right now. But you're getting a pretty dang good idea, Ulrich, of what this more than likely is. And it's fairly classic, or not classic, but typical. of being a like known kind of infamous sewer monster, and that is called an Otyug. Otyugs are big, slimy, very hungry, very tentacly, and pretty dangerous.
So
They
it's an odd
love,
yuck.
yeah, it can be described as such for sure.
Thank you.
But they love finding like refuse piles, sewers, and stuff like that to hold out in and literally consume anything and everything that comes across their path, whether it's sewage, kobolds, adventurers, whatever. They don't care. They're not picky.
Okay. I'll kind of turn to the group and say, I think it's an Otyug. I read about it somewhere. They're like the embodiment of trash and like sewage, essentially. They love it. Uh it's like if you took a boar and stuck a octopus on the back of it and then made it stink really bad.
Oh, well, I'm
What kind of monastery did you go to?
not surprised, I guess.
Hey,
Yeah, how do
we
you
had
know
to
about
learn
this?
clean practices. And there were some fanciful stories I might have gotten from a traveling merchant. Don't tell the father. I wasn't supposed to be
I
reading those.
will probably never run into him, but I'm sure there's probably a story about why you need to wash behind your ears, otherwise the Otyug is going to get you.
Ah, yes. They'll come through your chamber pot.
Oh, right? See?
Well, I mean, it's quite an appropriate place for such a foul monster.
Yep. He also said he would show us where. They've like barricaded it off in the sewers.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get lost in the sewers trying to
We
find.
get very close. It's little ways in, but we get you close.
Okay.
Just if in
Well,
case
I
you
know.
missed it, Abunas is asking for a bio break before we actually go into the sewers.
Yeah, whenever there's a
Yes,
good point in narrative, I wouldn't mind being able to go to the bathroom. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm good to
Go
go.
to the chamber pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be stinky.
No one want nose plugs. Cotton.
Well, I have. I'm pretty sure I have candles. Do I not have candles?
We have torches.
Well, not
We have
scented candles, but like I can take the wax and like stuff it up my nose a little bit.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
man,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
not
there
have
an
any hair
actual
up there.
debuff that or like a negative effect that you can get from stinkiness? In
No,
game?
not from that. I mean, it
No,
would have to
oh,
be
okay.
pretty debilitating or like some kind of effect from a creature or whatever. I mean, there are other worries, I suppose, like disease and things like that. But as long as you don't get any open wounds down there and writhe around in sewage, I doubt that happens.
Okay.
Thank God we got 3 holy casters with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my weapon, and then I just kind of wait for the others.
Okay. Looks like everyone's ready to go then, I assume. And just
Yeah.
follow this kobold in. Awesome. The kobold leader here with his little glasses kind of gestures with a clawed hand at you all to follow him. And he takes you away down an alleyway, eventually coming to a grate leading into the sewers here. And you all can clamber with him down into the dark, smelly depths. And we'll take the break right there. Quick bio break, get a drink, get a snack, whatever. We'll come right back here and find out what awaits us down here.
Awesome. You're back.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna
Cat,
do a quick
I'll be right back.
Slay the Spire 2 run.
Okay, cool.
Very quick.
Thanks for hanging out.
So-
Make sure you guys are lurking Crevro too for subathon, okay?
How
Thank you guys for hanging
A9
out.
has been kicking my ass with a silent. Yeah, it's gonna be very quick.
$2 gold for shovels, chap. That was surprising to me.
That is a crazy amount of money for a
That-
shovel.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was the Lamborghini of shovels.
Yeah.
The only reason that I'm thinking like, okay, it kind of makes sense is that like it's a tool for some kind of trade to make money with. Like, I guess that's the idea here. I mean, obviously you can make like some kind of shovel or have a blacksmith just whip one up, whatever. I don't know. I have no idea.
Also-
But like pickaxe was in the same thing, like 2 gold for a pickaxe too.
I also appreciate, Krev, how you took the 1 gold shovel when you could have gotten the gold, literally the gold standard of shovels for just 1 gold more.
Yeah, I didn't want that thing. It's never seen dirt in his life. I need something with a little bit of,
Reliable.
Yeah,
experience.
No, I get it. You never want to buy
I don't want the greenhorn of shovels.
you never want to buy an unseasoned wok or cast iron. You need to make sure it's properly
Right.
seasoned first.
Yes,
before
it
you
is
use
important for shovels as well.
Ring ring.
Banana phone?
Hold on one second. Doing tons of things.
Wait, Kerber.
What?
What about these guys? Do they want in?
Oh yeah, we're doing a Hunt Showdown DLC giveaway if you guys want to enter.
Good night, for
Oh,
Dirk. Thanks for
thanks.
hanging out there, and
We're
thanks for your
about to
help
do-
earlier.
we're about
Appreciate
to
you.
draw.
Oddity, what's up? What's up? What's up?
The winner. So make sure to exclamation point enter.
Dude, you follow
Get in on it. We're gonna be
Sits?
doing it every 4 hours, so we're gonna do
Holy-
it again in 4 hours.
Raise
Damn.
money for the puppers.
That dude.
Yeah.
that dude's
Yeah, I
funny
didn't
as
mention
fuck.
it to everyone, but we are running D&D until Kerber's done streaming. So
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
everyone's
we're
got
gonna be stuck in
Oh,
the sewer for
what?
a while.
Dog, that ain't it, Chief. I work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
What? You mean 11? I
Surprise.
gotta go to the office tomorrow morning too. But granted, that's 11 p.m. my time.
I've already called them. I explained that we're playing D&D, so they're cool with it.
Beautiful.
And your phone's
Did you tell them
interesting.
it's for
It
the pups?
looks
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
You want to enter, Azo?
All good, all good. I don't even play the game anymore, but thank you.
I don't either, but I just did it by the habit.
It looks
'cause I was
okay.
playing.
All right.
This update is playing a siren song and trying to get me to re-download it, though. I will say.
I am
I don't know,
back.
did you see what they were doing, Azo?
I saw people have been sending me machine gun, and that's it. That's all I know.
Yeah. So machine gun, big thing, but also it's not large slot, medium slot, small slot. Each gun has like a number value, and you have a total number that you can equip on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They
Mosin
also
is
had
special
made-
long ammo now, dude.
Yeah, they also made them Mosin, not Berthier, Mosin Craig, Lebel are special long ammo and don't just default pool with all long ammo anymore.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
They also
interesting.
made all custom ammo scarce, right?
Out,
You could,
Question.
I don't remember.
Okay. All I know is Dum Dums. What ammo did they make? All custom ammo scarce, or
No,
is it
Dum Dum, Explosive, and Spitzer.
okay? So you can still get like FMJ off the rip.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But was it Mosin, Lebel, Berthy, and Crag are all special long ammo, just base. So
Crown is now 5, which means you need quartermaster before you can have a sidearm, and your sidearm's gonna be bitty.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I think didn't they
What
make
about the mini
Maynards-
crown?
Mini Crown is a 3 slot, so you can only bring it with a 2 slot or a 3 slot if you have quartermaster.
Hmm.
Maynard Sniper Silencer is also 5.
also-
Same with the
that's the 5
Nitro
slot.
and the Avto.
Interesting.
Yeah. And also, do you know about the tool and consumable changes?
Mhm.
So instead of having 4 tool slots and 4 consumable slots, there will now be 8 slots, which you can fill with all tools if you want, or all consumables. You can't repeat tools, but you can have up to 4 of any kind of consumable.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited for this change finally because it actually breaks the high MMR meta and it provides for more flexibility with loadouts. And that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, I think.
Full size Mosin Dolch P isn't possible anymore. You can't do that.
Nice.
Same with
Re-
Crown Dolch, Nitro Dolch, Avto Dolch, not possible. Avto Uppercut, Crown Uppercut, not possible.
Are we waiting for Sanigua?
Maybe. Probably.
Okay, cool.
I think he's the only one I haven't heard yet.
Anyway, I know if I re-download the game, I'll play 2 matches and be like, nope, fuck this, I'm out. But Crytek is there just trying to get me to download the game again.
No,
But you gotta admit though, this change is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I agree.
I will
Like,
say, Azo, that there's now a Maxim gun, a machine gun.
yes, I've seen some clips.
But
of it.
it's a world weapon, so you can't take it out, and you get slowed down by 25%. And there's
And
only
it
50
jams.
bullets in it, and you cannot reload it.
That's cool.
And it jams.
And it has incendiary rounds, so it can't pin.
And it
Dang.
jams.
And it jams. You just got jammed.
I was watching Curdy and Faye play whatever the test thing that they did today, and it also it looks kind of dog shit in
Good.
Yeah, it
medium.
should be a meme.
Yeah. In like the golden zone apparently is the medium, but as soon as somebody gets close, the bloom on the gun is incredibly high, and so that makes long distance and close distance an absolute nightmare. Apparently,
Might be worth a try.
oh, also they have a new sort of compound type with like a fortress with trenches that just kind of appears on each of the maps, and it's not static per map; it changes per map, right?
Kind of
Is
like
that
how the
correct?
circus is if you were if you went to that. Yeah, but it's huge. It's way bigger than the circus. It's like at least 4 times as big.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a new
Anyway.
long ammo weapon.
Oh yeah.
It's like a kind of like a long ammo Springfield, but it's pretty slow velocity. It's like if you mixed a Springfield with a Sparks and a 1865 carbine. Like super low velocity,
I'm back now.
single shot.
Welcome back.
Long
What's
ammo.
the point? What's like its difference compared to like a Sparks?
Great question.
Good question. Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, the new cavalry.
We have yet to figure that one
The
out.
new cavalry thing.
It's a 3 slot. It's a carbine. That's why.
It's a 3 slot, not a 4 slot compared to the Martini and Sparks, and the velocity is slower. It's at 380, which is just slower than the Martini.
Mm.
So it's the big draw is it's a carbine, so it's a 3 slot. You can run it with other
You can run 2 of them.
weapons. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could run two of them. You could run it and a bow together without any quartermaster or anything.
No, well, you need quartermaster because you only get 5 slots by default. 6 slots.
Oh,
with
that's
quartermaster.
true.
All right, let's play D&D. I think we're
Oh
all back.
yeah.
You got it.
Okay, so heading down into the sewer with this kobold, you guys follow on and are introduced to probably nothing that you guys want to see, really. It's gross, it's smelly, it's pretty dank down here. There is, there's sewage, but there's these little, like, kind of walkways on either side of the sewage kind of water paths, whatever, between them, that this kobold leads you through. And immediately you can see like all kinds of little like extra places dug into and fortified with a bunch of kobolds and such. This part of the sewer, I mean, you don't have anything to compare it to really, but it does, I guess, look about as clean as like an active sewer in a big medieval city can get. Without like magic also being involved in some way, I suppose. But he takes you through kind of a winding series of these tunnels and such in the sewer down here before you guys come to a section that's been like barricaded and closed off with a variety of various kind of broken down timbers, boxes, barrels, etc., whatever they could kind of find to do so. He kind of points to the barricade, the kind of throng of other kobolds curious to see what is going on that have gathered up behind you guys and have followed you up to this point, watching on curiously. But the leader here just kind of points to the barricade, turns to you guys and says, through there. He is deeper, past that point. You need find. We not know exactly where. He hides in the water. Be careful. You kill, you come back, knock on barricade, we open, and we thank you.
Are there any like torches or light down here?
I've
there
got my
are-
lantern.
There's
Well,
ones
We
that
have torches, right?
they have, and the ones that you guys have brought. There's not any that are like just sitting here always on, like magically or anything like that. No.
I was just going to ask because I have the light cantrip that I can apply to something.
Yeah.
As do I.
So we can kind of have some non-fire light sources.
Sure.
Okay.
Should I turn
Not a
off
bad
light?
idea. Yeah, if there's any setup prep or anything that you guys want to do now before he opens up this barricade and sends you through, it looks like he's probably going to close you guys in there. So yeah, now would be the time to prepare.
Remind me again, who can not see in the dark?
I can't.
Zavara and
I can.
I don't.
Zavara.
Vision.
Okay, so it's just Zavara we need light for. Okay.
Sweet.
Well,
I mean, light will also help because dark vision's kind of black and white. Hard to tell
No,
what's-
I'm well aware. I was born with it. I was just making sure if like we had to extinguish light in a situation, how boned would one of us be?
Got it.
Only minorly boned, it sounds like.
Moderately boned? Yeah.
So are we getting some spells cast? Who's getting light? What's
Yeah.
going on there?
I'm gonna cast light on my sword.
Alrighty.
It's like Sting.
Yeah.
Orcs nearby.
Oh, there's kobolds. They're right there. They're watching you. Okay, light on your sword. Got it.
I just have my lantern on for now.
Let me load you guys into the map here while we're doing this, I suppose.
Let me review my skills.
I know he hasn't like passed you guys into this section yet, but I will go ahead and throw you guys in here.
I've been thrown in.
Yes. Okay. We want light on you. Who else is getting light?
Ulrich on my staff.
Ulrich on your staff. Excellent. Okay. You cast your couple spells of light. The kobold looks at you in expectation. I assume you guys give him a nod that you are ready. He and a couple other kobolds open up the barricade here and give enough room for you guys to squeeze through to the other side. Passing through, they quickly close the barricade on the other end of you, and you see what you see before you. Very similar setup, sewage-wise, from what you've seen before, but it's not nearly as well maintained anymore. It's been long enough where things have begun to back up. Things have begun to splash and spill and grow along the walls and the walkways and such here. The water near to you guys while you're walking on this ledge is just a couple inches like down from the actual edge of the walkway itself. So it's not like it's a huge drop or anything like that. There's a little bit of a lip on it there provided, but that is about it. Yeah, there is a path to what would be your guys' left, and also a long path continuing on to the south.
Well, what direction did they say that the monster was in?
This
I don't think they
area.
did.
They didn't specify.
Guess we should just go the easiest path and go straight.
To me, that could be either way.
How wide
Well,
is it?
otherwise
try
we
and,
would need
like,
to jump over
across?
this.
These are
sewage.
5-foot squares, pretty accurate here,
Okay.
so it would not be too
okay,
much of
then
an
yes.
issue for you guys to jump across. Whatever, it'd be fine.
Okay.
See, there's some remains of some kind of creature here, which could be a kobold, could be something else. Some discarded bones and such off to the side here, just on the corner.
Is it like a no check required just to kind of hop over?
No
Or
check
do-
required,
okay.
not for this kind
Okay,
of jump.
good. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Make you jump, make you
Chance
roll
to jump
every
in
single
sewage.
time.
That's
Whoops,
why I was like, oh
Slippy.
god, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
There's no way.
That's what I was also trying to clarify because it's like I don't want to be next to the
No,
bright
no.
light sources as the rogue. I
No,
would
as
like
long
to
as we're like Especially if we're not like in combat and such,
Yeah.
this is fine. Even when you're in combat, jumping over
It's
at 5 foot,
Not
that's
outside the realm of
anyone can do that.
possibility for Zavara. I have tripped and lit shit on fire before.
If you'd like
I
to
mean-
invoke that disadvantage on yourself, by all means.
You're so
No,
tall, you
I'm
don't
good,
even
I'm
have
good.
to jump.
I'll
You
just,
walk
I would
across.
still slip.
Could I be here before everything starts?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
just
you guys
hop
are free
across.
right now. We're
Okay.
not bothering anything. Feel free
Okay.
to explore, jump over, do whatever you guys want to
Um,
do. Just know that as you guys move, as you guys explore, if shit hits the fan, literally, I will pause. We will start combat from where everyone is positioned. So if you go off one way and the others are going the other way, know that you might start a fight by yourself.
In that
I want to take a
case-
look at this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just want to roll stealth. That's all I want to do. I want to do the rogue thing.
Yeah, sure. You can try and be a bit quiet here. Obviously, you're in daylight and not in cover, but you can try and make less noise.
Well, that's why I wanted to be away from the light sources.
Sure, sure.
Stealth, nat 20. I am actually invisible. Don't you ever tell me what I can and cannot do.
For a 28, that's pretty great. Yeah, you feel pretty sneaky. You're certainly making very little to no noise moving about here.
I'm going to take a look at this body.
Okay, yeah. It is a fairly elongated skull, pretty wide rib bones and such, and what also appears to be the bones of a foot. It looks kind of big for a kobold, though maybe it was just a big kobold. What else are you looking for with it here? Are you trying to discern anything specific?
Well, I guess at this point, bite marks or to see how it was killed.
See if there's any obvious signs of damage here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Give me a medicine check. 17, very good. Yeah, you take a good look at what bones are available here. And there are some faint cracking in like the rib bones and such. Nothing really on the head. But on the ribs, yeah, there's a bit of fracturing in the bones and such. Doesn't look like something hit it like I would say, given a 17, I would say it looks like they were stressed to the point of fracturing, not like an impact, like something hit it super hard or
Right.
hard, but something like squeezed it.
Yeah, something constricted this body. All
I
right.
mean, it does have tentacles.
Well, did we discuss that? I know that you guys were talking about that with the kobold, but I don't understand the language.
I thought I had turned. I made a point of turning around and explaining that it was
okay.
a boar with an octopus strapped to its back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
smelled
Right.
horrible.
How do you
Yeah.
pronounce the monster name
Alright.
again?
He was
Sorry.
just texting, so he didn't
Atiak.
hear you.
Atiak?
Not pulling from personal
Atiak.
experience.
Atiak.
Wow.
Outed. Damn.
No, I remember that. I just forgot.
I think I spelled it right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bark at the rest of the group, especially one on the other side of the shit river. Like, stay in formation, and I'm just kind of gonna keep staying wary, like looking around our surroundings down the passageway.
Sure.
So are
How
we
would I,
going
how would
that
I
way,
step-
or are we going this way?
I think
Oh.
we head this way. How about I step ahead first?
All right.
Try
You
and
want to
do a little
scout ahead?
scouting.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Locking, you creep forward ahead and out of the light provided by the party here. Those of you with the light and dark vision and stuff, eventually he disappears into the darkness about, that's 70 feet away or whatever it would be. Creeping forward, you hear nothing so far other than the steady drip, drip of sewer and water and such down here.
So, as like I'm listening, and I'm like, obviously, with it being sewage, it's a slow flow. It's not like a gushing stream here of gray water. So I'm
Yeah,
kind
it's
of trying to
not a gusher.
listen. I set myself up for that. That was on my. I apologize. That was on me. I'd like to be listening to sort of maybe trying to. You said drips, but like any disturbances of like something moving in the water as I'm going ahead. With dark vision, I know it's kind of black and white. Do I kind of see it turning into what it is up over here? Hold on. Why is this?
Yeah, you
It's
do.
over here. Okay.
Right now, you can see that the tunnel before you kind of opens up into what you presume to be like a cistern. The elevation of here, you notice too that there's almost constantly been some kind of slope to kind of naturally encourage the sewage one direction. I will say too, from a meta perspective here, just for you, Athey, since we're on a map here again. As a reminder, if you don't have Abuna selected, for the benefit of the viewers and stuff, you'll be able to see what everyone can see right now, which is why you can see on your screen this big like cistern area to the right. Right now, technically, Locken is the only one that can really see that. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there are some others actually that can see it too, just from the amount of light and dark vision that they have. But yeah, that's how it works. Go ahead.
Okay, so in that case, I'd get to about right here.
Mm.
Not maybe one more because fortune favors the bold.
Sure.
And then I'd like to do like this. Looks to be a larger cistern, right? A catch pot before the next flow to wherever this goes.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then I'd kind of like to stare at it, see if I can see any sort of, obviously
Movement
there's
or disturbance?
drippage. Yes, any other like under disturbances, like water lifting rather than water rippling.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a perception check here as you move forward. Kind of hold here for a second. 17. Very good. It's not bad at all. With a 17, there's a couple things here. There's no obvious sign of movement or anything hiding in the water before you. There are some more like remains and skeletons and stuff like that you can see. But something that actually stands out and before you're kind of like beginning to go creep ahead a little bit more as you're so stealthy and you didn't see anything in the water, but then you hesitate as your gaze locks on some fungus that is just in front of you. And you notice that you've actually seen this kind of creeping along some of the sides and a few other places before. And in your past, you've hidden in quite a few caves and stuff in your time, had to for survival. And there are molds that are far more dangerous than common molds and stuff that we are familiar with here. And the brown mold in front of you looks very similar to some that you have known in the past to cause quite a problem for companions and stuff that get too close for it.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'd like to creep back. Sorry, I'm making notes as I do this.
Yep.
All good. Here, and just kind of tell Zavara. I'm not trying to talk too loud, right? Because I'm in thief mode. Up ahead, there's some. I got bad news. It's a mold infestation. It's gonna shut down the whole work site. But it'd be bad news if we kept on this way. Some sort of. Do I remember what they do? Like, I know they like infect the body.
Well, it's not that one. The brown mold, particularly when you get close, it is has a reaction to ward off predators by quickly reducing the temperature of the area around them drastically. You have seen people flash frozen, lose limbs, and be killed by big enough patches of brown mold before that they've stumbled into.
Whoa.
Right. So if we keep going on this way, there's a kind of mold that's going to make it much, much colder in here to a deadly degree of potentially, if not losing fingers, hands, and feet, loss of life. Do we want to push ahead or do we want to check the southern way?
Much molder. I say we. I trust his judgment.
I high five Zavara.
With the sound of the echoing clap. No.
Can we at least roll how loud the high five was?
I will say this. You know as well that while this is dangerous, it's dangerous when you don't know it's there and you step onto it, basically. As long as you guys don't like step literally into its space, then it's fine. You can also potentially get rid of it as well by like causing damage to it. Though from your background, you could give me some kind of check, either Arcana or Survival or even Nature, up to you, with
Wait,
some varying
were
difficulties of
there
those.
lock-in, were there any obvious signs or trails that the creature we seek is this way?
Not that I saw, just some kind of old bones up ahead. But again, from my understanding, I don't think old bones implies anything quite yet. You said nature, medicine,
Should we just try to get rid of it for the sake of the, what are they called? The
kobolds.
dobbies? Kobolds, thank you.
Dobbies.
Listen,
Nature,
man.
Survival, or Arcana. Either of these could give you
I'll
information
go. I
about
will.
this.
I will roll a nature.
18, fantastic.
Okay.
In the past, you remember you guys, immediate reactions, perhaps some panicked reactions, throwing like torches on patches of brown mold because it causes, this freezing effect.
Right.
And logic would tell you to burn it or whatever to get rid of it. And that's about the worst thing that you can possibly do. It causes it to very aggressively multiply and expand, which can turn a bad situation into very, very bad and lethal very quickly. The opposite, in fact, is how you deal with brown mold, and that's by exposing it to cold energy or damage.
Does anybody here know any sort of cold magic?
Can't say I do.
So what happens when we chop it? If we chop it?
If you chop it from close enough, it will reduce the temperature of the air around you, and you're potentially in danger there. That's the problem with it. Basically, messing with it, stepping into it, whatever, is going to cause it to flash freeze the area around it.
But
So walking up close enough to hit it may very well cause that reaction.
if I made a spiritual weapon and then chopped it, would that not work?
It could. It's far enough away. Yeah.
So I guess there's that. I could make a spiritual weapon and then my sword and then float that over there and chop it down. Chop it up.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything that could help.
Azo, the bones that you mentioned earlier, were they close to the mold or
No, they were not.
Okay. I kind of shake my head back and forth. Right, we have a potential avenue going this way, but we also have a full southern passage. So we know that there's some danger this way, but no clear indication of what we're looking for. We can also just tell the kobolds that this brown mold's here, and they've probably dealt with it before in the past.
That is a very good point.
But if you want to push it, keep pushing ahead this way, I'm fine. I can do my best to kind of mark out where not to step. What's the will of the group here?
I think that if there's no obvious signs of the creature we seek, we try another passageway and warn the kobolds of the mold.
I mean, this thing is bound to be. I mean, if it's traveling through these areas, then it would be. We would see signs of its movement, right? It's supposed to be like a big pile of garbage.
Something like that, right? I would think something that big moving through tunnels like these would have spillage over, like a clear sort of slime trail, is my guess.
Right.
And I'm not
Especially
seeing
in the little tunnels. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing any real sort of slime trail over here, just bones. But again, worst comes to worst, we have to come back here.
Well, we
Rather
might as
than-
well test the other tunnels then.
Yeah. All right, sounds good to me. Cool. So we'll kind of squeeze past everybody and come around the corner.
Sure.
Yeah. If you want to keep on scouting.
Wait, I got to do the movement here.
Mhm.
I'll get to about right here. Should I make another stealth check?
You're good for now. There are more little patches of the brown mold and such. Now that you know it's down here, you're being careful. You're also being careful, too, to notice any particular drop in temperature, which is another really good sign that, like, oh, there's probably a mold patch
Yeah.
I'm getting close to, whatever.
I also do share the information. Right, if we do come across it, don't throw fire on it. Cold is what we need. And then, this, if you feel a cold spot, that means you're close to it. Just kind of keep your eyes open. They're pretty easy once you know what they're, and you have light, which will make it very clear.
Yeah.
All right.
You begin to head down here. You can see that there is a turn coming up that heads to the east. There's also another large cistern directly south of you, some more skeletal bones and such as well on the little walkways here. The dripping continues. The perception check that you rolled before with a 17 is just enough to hear somewhere down here, whether it's to the right or continuing to further down. You're not particularly sure, but you definitely hear a disturbance in some water that you cannot see from your angle here.
In that case,
it's not like a splash of something getting into water. It's like a, something sluice a little bit as weight is shifted in the water.
I would cross this way over here and get to this corner. I would kind of wave everyone to keep 30 feet, 40 feet behind me. Actually, you're about 40 feet behind me already, so never mind. You're good where you're at.
All right.
I do like if I have to get here to do a perception check to kind of do the cuff one ear to listen better down one direction. To make another perception check to see if I get better here
or down here. Yeah, give me another perception.
Excuse me, this way.
Sure. Give me perception. Nine. Oh dear. You strain, and whatever made that noise before is not making it right now. You hear nothing but the dripping, the sounds of low breaths from the party behind you and your own, maybe a bit of thumping in your chest. That's about it.
I head back. Right. It's up ahead somewhere. There's a tunnel to the left and a tunnel straight ahead, which we're going. I don't know which one it's down, but I heard something down one of the tunnels. So I guess be ready.
All right. Let's get to the crossing.
Okay. When we get to the crossing, I would like to be on the indicator. If I can be on this side.
Sure. You all head down, some of you clanging in your armor and such, all being careful to avoid the little patches of brown mold every now and then being pointed out by Locken. You all see the couple of cisterns as well as the continuing theme of remains being discarded up on some of the walkways and such around you. One fairly large set of remains near Locken right now. There is the smell of the sewer, if it possibly could get worse, is getting worse down here.
Well, I think we're getting closer.
Does anybody else want to try to listen for it while we're here?
Sure. Here, I'll try. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna try to hear it too.
As you guys, go for it. Give me some perception checks. Okay. Hilariously, all of you guys notice something here, even with the 7 there on Ulrich. As you guys come down as a group again and take a pause, listen, you all hear it again. There's a kind of movement, a shift in water from here in this large cistern, and then you can see and hear the bloop, 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 bloop bubbles come up to the surface right here, and then they stop.
I'm gonna move to assume the front line on the other side in front of Zavara and Ulrich.
And I'll move up to take that place.
Sorry, Locken.
I'm on my own. All right. Oh god, this is a Death Star situation waiting to happen. I'm gonna get Luke Skywalkered.
Wow. You want to get behind me?
There's no. Listen, we're gonna have to fight this thing one way or the other.
You want to
These
be in
bones.
front?
I'd rather not be here, but here we are. I think we just approach carefully. I am good in a fight. I will draw my weapons at this point.
There's a rasp of steel on the sheath as they are drawn.
Shall we? And I just look behind. Shall we go ahead?
One step at a time. Yeah, just be careful. It could jump out at any moment.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You see more bubbles as you guys begin to approach. Now a little bit closer to the edge here, and then they go away.
Am I in the wall on right here? Am I okay?
You're in a good spot. That's fine.
Okay.
You are definitely like pressed up against the wall, but that's
Okay.
absolutely a good place to be.
And then I would like to do that fucking rogue side slink to just get in further away from the people with heavy armor.
Just riding the wall.
Yeah,
You can just back first into a huge patch of brown mold behind you.
Oh god,
It's getting pretty cold.
I fall into the back rooms.
Lock-in shimmies on the wall in front of you guys, trying to get a bit deeper into the room before whatever happens here. The bubbles have stopped once again. There's a little bit of a shift of the water. Some kind of spills over the sides here as something within here shifts its weight.
With the perception rolls we made, can we
No.
assess how deep the shit water is, the sewage water, so that if perhaps we went in there, we would be safe or would be able to stand?
You're gonna go.
It's too murky. It's too gross.
Are the bones infected with mold or anything like that?
It doesn't look like it, no.
What if someone grabbed one of the bones and threw it in the water?
That's a great idea.
Or if we see where the bubbles are, we could attack it off the roof. We know we have to fight it.
You know what? I'm gonna take Zavara's idea. I'm gonna take that jawbone right next to me and toss it into the water.
Where do you toss it in, particularly?
Toss it to the far side.
Yeah, I'll toss it to the far edge.
As you toss it to the other edge, as it passes through the center of the pool, just above it, there is a colossal surge of movement. The water in this pool explodes outward as a massive creature, tentacles thrashing, leaps up and snatches the bone out of the air with its jaws.
What is that?
That is an Otyug.
Uh-huh.
And it is fucking pissed. Let's roll initiative here.
Oh boy.
How do we roll initiative again?
So what you'll do is on the right of your screen, there's the crossed swords.
Mm-hmm.
If you right click that, it'll open up like a little encounter tracker that you can drag somewhere on your sheet. I recommend dragging it over to the left so you can keep an eye on it, or keep it over to the right if that's your preference. But regardless, once I add you guys to the initiative tracker like this, you'll see your name, you'll see a dice to the right. Click the dice to roll the initiative.
No.
Sorry,
So
you're
far,
gonna have to tell
Mr.
me one more
Otyug's
time.
going. Up on the top right of your screen, near like where the chat stuff and the windows are, the crossed swords.
Yeah, okay.
So if you left click that, that's the initiative tracker. It's just on the right of your screen. You can click the
Just
dice
normal?
next to your name. If you right click the crossed swords, yeah, normal. If you right click the crossed swords, then that window like opens up and you can drag it wherever you want to keep an eye on initiative.
Oh no.
What does
5,
alert
oh my
do?
gosh,
What
guys.
does alert do for me?
Alert. Let's see. What's
I
its
can
alert?
swap. I can swap initiative
yes.
with somebody, and then
Yeah.
my proficiency bonus is added to the roll. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
you get-
already that's right. It's already done for me in Foundry.
It is, yeah. But that being able to swap with someone is pretty important. Okay, so you are going before Mr. Otyug because you are more dexterous than him.
Yeah.
You both rolled a 12, which is hilarious. Let's get some more appropriate music here. Okay.
Nice.
Do you want to swap with anybody, Locken?
Is anybody desperate to go first?
Who wants first dibs?
Well, so here's the question I have, DM. Am I
Mhm.
still writing that nat 20 of stealth? Because I was trying to be as quiet as possible and get away from the noisy people.
You can absolutely think you're stealthed right now.
Okay.
It's in a room. There's light in here.
Right.
If it's not blind, it knows where you are.
Okay.
If it is blind, you might be stealth still. You don't know.
Sure. Does anybody desperately want to go first? Is the question.
No, I don't.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Not important.
Then I will continue my initiative.
Okay. All right.
That thing is deep in shit water. Yes.
It's exposed now. About half, you presume, of its massive form is up and out of the water, multiple tentacles lashing up and around. You hear a snap as it crushes the jawbone in its maw with one effort. It is your turn, though, in initiative. So what do you want to do, Lockham?
Excellent. The other question why I asked about the stealth thing is because of the advantage play of sneak attacks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I would say, well,
Your
you
call.
don't really recognize this right now, but it
Yeah,
does have vision of some
For sure,
kind.
for sure.
It is aware of you.
no worries.
Now, you could potentially wait for someone to afford that advantage to you, or
I mean,
whatever you want to do.
have a
honestly.
bonus action that lets me do steady aim and I get accuracy.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if
yeah.
I started with it. That was just the question I had.
I got you. Yep.
So, in that case, steady aim is a bonus action.
Okay.
I get advantage on this attack roll.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it with the short bow.
Awesome. Ooh.
And that is not with advantage because I have to
No.
click the button, right?
Yeah, hover over. Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Oh no!
Wow.
Two
Well,
nines.
Wait.
The
Unlucky.
small short bow arrow. Perhaps a moment of shit.
Yeah,
Slight
that's
panic.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, not quite getting enough focus here on the shot. The arrow skids across the water, just missing the thing, going to the side way wide. Steadying means you can't move, if I remember. So that's your
Correct,
bonus
yep.
action.
And
Is
that's
there?
all I can do.
That's it. Okay, the Otyug on its turn. It is going to move. Let's see here. Oh boy. It is going to come up to the side here. Its massive hulking form shifting the water and such, it's spilling over the edge as its huge bulk comes forward. And as it does so, the huge tentacles on either side of it lash out. 2 tentacle attacks, one at Abunas and one at Lucian here. The first at Abunas with a 16 to hit. I believe Abunas with your shield gets that up in time. The tentacle glances off of it with a huge clang, smashing into the stone floor beneath you. The other tentacle for Lucian for 25 to hit.
Yeah, that
will do.
hits me.
For 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
And as it smashes into you, it wraps around you and constricts you. You are grappled by this creature. 2 slams. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. It is. Let's see here. It's gonna bonus action, and it's gonna fling you. Give me a dex saving throw.
Okay.
And you can do that by clicking on the thing there. Yeah, perfect. It, after
Oh,
smashing in and grappling you, the constricting force beginning to crush around your torso, it just lashes with the tentacle and throws you bodily against the wall over here. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact, and you are prone.
Wait, so I take 15 and 17.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 15 and then 17. The 17 isn't applying for some reason.
I just applied it to you.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Then the 15 isn't applying. What?
Let's see here.
There we go. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
on 6 HP.
Yep.
People
And you are
probably
prone
can't
on the
see you.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, this massive hulking form just treats poor Lucian here like a ragdoll. tossing him against here, there is a colossal thud of metal against stone as his form smashes into the wall. And he slides prone onto the ground with a whimper of pain. Not a whimper, a manly whimper, like he said. Yeah. That is the Autog's turn, though.
Oh, I guess it's my turn now, huh?
It is your turn, Lucian.
Oh,
yes.
God. All right. Well, is it an action for me to get back up?
It is half your movement speed to stand.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and stand up. So I'm going to stand up.
So. Something feels wrong with your ribs, but you stand.
Yeah. I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Mm-hmm.
For all 20. Because I'm so close to death, or at least going down.
Yeah, it's bad. It's strong.
So okay, when I click the healing thing, it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't transfer it to my HP. Right, because I'm supposed to click the heart, right?
Yeah, you have your character selected when you do it.
Oh,
right?
maybe that's why. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, so I healed. And all right. Well, instead of taking an action, can I take a second bonus action? Can I turn a bonus action into an action?
You cannot. No.
No. Okay.
No, unfortunately.
Darn. So I wouldn't be able to use Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action. You've already done. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, lay on hands was your bonus action to heal. Yeah. No, you wouldn't be able to do that until next round, unfortunately.
Darn. Okay. Gosh. Man, that is such a rough hit right off the rip.
It's not ideal.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't mean, man. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to try and go up to it and give it a good whack with my longsword.
Okay.
So I can go 10 feet, I imagine.
Yeah. You've got 15 feet of movement left. So.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna give it a good whack. I'm gonna see if that that action that I made will actually work.
Mm-hmm.
So 2-handed attack. Hit for 21.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works, right?
What are we looking at here?
Because that was just and then the damage. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
1d10. Okay.
It's
perfect.
only a +4 to hit. Is that accurate right now? Yeah. That's accurate.
I got the max damage. That's nice.
That's really nice. Yeah. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that you are. Yeah, +4 is correct for you. Yeah.
Yeah. +4 is my
proficiency. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, 10 damage. That is primo. Why are you not rolling any strength modifiers on top of that damage?
It might just be because it's a custom action that I made.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see here. Because that definitely should have your. Let's see. This was the 2-hand attack?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me check this real quick. Give me 1 second. Effect, strength. Oh yeah, we won't default there. That's fine.
And I guess I should say I try and go for one of the tentacles.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's
good to know. Yep. D8. Sorry, this will just take a second for me to fix here, and then we'll be on our way here.
All good.
There you go. +2. Okay, so it's a 12 points of damage hit there.
Okay, and it is sapped.
It is sapped as
so
well.
So its next attack roll will be at disadvantage until the start of my turn.
Awesome. Yeah, you hew into one of its thrashing tentacles with your sword. This thing is like a tree trunk, though. I mean, it is possible to cut it off for sure, but you are nowhere near close right now. But yeah, a deep wound slash into it there. Anything else? That's bonus action, stand up and move. I think you're probably done.
Yeah, just bringing my sword right into the tentacle. Damn, that's some good music for this. Feeling the rage of absolutely getting thrown into the wall there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am my turn.
Excellent. Abanas, it is your turn.
How do we do the distance tracker again? And we can, what's the range we can move per turn?
It's depending on your character. You will have 35 movement speed. If you open up your character sheet, you can see it on the left underneath your character portrait, where there's 19 is your armor class, 35 is your speed. Each of the like tiles is 5 feet of movement. So as you like drag your guy around, it'll begin to highlight and show you and count with like a ruler. But the measurement tool itself, that is also an option, and that's up in the top left of your screen.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet to here.
Jump over across to the other side.
Yeah, and I'm going to like clang my sword against my shield. I'm gonna roar for Moldros and do a daunting roar as a bonus action.
Ooh, excellent. Yeah.
How do I do this?
That's it. Yeah, you did it. So yeah, you bellow with your daunting roar of the Leon folk here.
20.
Natural 20 on the Otyug there resists the effect of the fear, unfortunately. So that's your bonus action. So you still have some more movement. You've got an action. What else you got here?
Look really quick.
You got action spells. You can make a melee attack. You could dodge action for like him having disadvantage to hit you. Yeah, you got options.
I have to touch him. Damn it. Okay, I was gonna try to heal him. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit him with my longsword.
Let's get it.
Balls.
Ooh, 7. That is going to miss, unfortunately. It's not even really a miss. It's just so big. There's so much flesh. You like smash into it with the longsword, but as it's like writhing and moving around, you just don't hit it with enough force to actually do any perceivable damage to its form.
Yeah.
That's action, bonus action. You've got a little bit of movement left. You could move. I would be careful. You could provoke an attack of opportunity if you leave its range. But it is up to you if you want to move anywhere else.
I'm gonna stay here in front of like Ulrich and stuff like that, try to be an obstacle for that.
Yeah. Cool. Ulrich, brings us to you. You just saw Lucian get tossed off to the left, but him and Abunas both quickly rallied and ran forward to try and slash into this thing. What do you got?
I would first like to start off by using my healing light on using a bonus action on Lucian.
Okay.
Use my healing light ability.
Oh my god, you rolled 2 1s on 2d6. Well,
Bro.
2 points of healing for you, Lucian, there.
Wow.
You know, it's
That
more than
is-
0, guys. Let's just
Yeah.
focus on that.
That
Ferocious.
still feels nice.
Yep, that's right.
There we go.
Um,
I feel a small rash clear up.
That's better.
Scrape on
Yeah.
your elbow.
It's
from
not any of the
before.
damage caused by the creature
Yeah,
attacking
wow.
him. It was like something
That's
from
been
something
bothering
rubbing
me for
against
a
somewhere.
You like repaired his split ends or something.
Oh.
We're gonna kind of go big. I'd like to use my action to cast Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt.
Ooh, fun.
Oh no, a 7 to hit.
Yo, we gotta lock in.
7 is
What the
going to
fuck?
miss.
So bad.
7 is going to miss,
We all have
guys.
heroic inspiration, right? Azo?
I
That's what you
do.
meant to
I
say
do
at
have
the
an
beginning of
inspiration.
this.
Can I use that?
That's a good
to-
point. You do have heroic inspiration. You could re-roll if you wish.
No, sorry, I was trying
Uh,
to bait the DM to pity us and give us all heroic inspiration.
What's
That's-
funny is
No.
Ulrich literally has heroic inspiration right
We're
now.
all
So
heroes, right?
Yeah, I that is a good reminder. I would like to use that to reroll.
yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay,
That's
so
an important
just
spell.
Such a
click it
cool looking
again,
monster.
or just roll a.
No kidding.
So you could roll it again, yeah, and then just click to not take up your resource, but cast it again.
Okay.
It'll give you an option when you select
Yeah.
the spell. Oh,
Oh, there we
23. That's
go.
way
There we
better.
go.
Yeah,
Much better.
That's better.
that'll hit. Yes, sir. That will hit.
Okay.
I'm slowly becoming a convert of your faith again.
Oh my God!
Holy
30 damage.
God
Holy shit.
damn!
That's what we
Ulrich,
needed.
You
That's
always
three.
just slam at me.
3d12, a 7, 12, and 11 on the dice.
Damn.
Good lord. The other thing, which is unfortunate for this guy, is he's submerged in water when you connect this beam of electrical energy to him, rise through him. You can see like the outline of his skeleton a few times as it flashes and jolts within him. He is absolutely vulnerable to this lightning damage right now. That is going to deal 60 points of damage to him. That is brutal, absolutely brutal.
Man.
But
Hear that?
this
Yeah,
creature
okay.
is not bloodied.
It is
Wow.
Ooh.
stinky.
After 6,
Anything
oh my
else,
god.
Ulrich?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Now, I think there is something about your range on this spell. Is there not? Don't you need to be
I
a
believe
certain distance to maintain the connection?
um,
On each of your subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action to deal the damage to the target
it's a range of
automatically.
60 feet, so I assume
Okay.
as long as I'm within 60 feet.
Okay.
And
The
it ends
spell
if it's
ends if the
ever
target
outside
is
the
ever.
range or is total cover for
Yeah.
me.
And I
Okay, gotcha.
measured
Cool,
you're
cool,
less
cool.
than 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. There is a
Okay.
concern of it like going underneath the water or something, I'll say, but this is you're safe back there for now.
I feel like I
think
ticked
we're
it
good.
off, so I'm gonna back up a little bit.
You might be
Well,
right. You don't know. Let's see what happens.
When that
That's it for
flash
me.
of lightning hits, I cover my eyes and look back at him like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
Because every
This is-
time he casts a spell, it's this absolute
And it's-
nuke.
It's not like blue lightning or anything. It's like a white holy lightning.
That's awesome.
It's
I give
still
him
very bright.
So, yeah.
that lumberjack nod. That's what I give him.
All right, so you've moved back a little bit. You still are connected by like a weak strand of this
Yeah.
holy lightning bolt that you've nuked him with, just waiting to be reapplied again. Zavara, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can do what in my turn? I can move, bonus action, and spell.
Move, bonus action, and action. Yeah.
And action. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So when it comes to spells, you can only do if you like cast a spell with a bonus action that costs a spell slot, then you can then only do a spell that doesn't cost a spell slot. So like a cantrip would work. But yeah, you can
So-
only ever use one thing that costs a spell slot a turn, basically, is the rule.
perfect. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
I want to cast Bardic Inspiration on Lucian because
Ooh.
he goes next out of the two in the front.
Yep. Yep.
So I just click that.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then
Okay. So your specific bardic inspiration is also a combat inspiration, right? Because of the
Correct.
path that you've chosen here. That is excellent. Let me make sure there's not a do that, post that so we can make sure we see that. Okay, so is your bardic inspiration die? That's a D6 right now, yeah? Yes. currently a
yeah, I think it
D6.
got upgraded from a D4 with my
Yeah.
level up.
Awesome. So yeah, you have the bardic inspiration die here. You can choose to add it to your roll for like an attack roll or something to hit. You can also, because of the type of bard that she is, add it to your AC as a reaction to potentially cause an attack to miss, or add it to your damage if you hit it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Those are some
Let's
bagpipes,
see.
huh?
These are bitchin' bagpipes, bruh.
Yeah. The acoustics in this place are
Uh,
great.
the echo, it guides me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So that's
and
bonus
then
action.
from there, I will also cast my healing word.
You've already used a bonus action here.
It's a first level spell for me.
Yeah, but it's a cost of a
Oh,
bonus
BA,
action.
BA.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you
So
want the
then-
casting time of an action if you want to do a spell.
Okay, and so then I want to cast Bane then on the
Ooh,
Otyug.
that's a great idea. Yeah. Let's see it.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna do it as a second level. Wait, what does that do? That only
It
increases
may
the
not
amount of
do any.
people.
Yeah, exactly. You got
first
one guy
level.
here, so first is all you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Charisma saving throw. How charismatic do we think this sewer monster is?
Is a
Okay.
shit monster very
Oh,
charismatic?
wow.
A 2 on the die. It's got a -2
I'm-
modifier for a 0. He fails.
I'm gonna go with not very charismatic. He's
No.
not very pretty.
Excellent. He is baned. He has a -1d4 from his attack rolls and saving throws, as long as you are concentrating on that spell. That's awesome. That's
And
huge.
it's a disadvantage this turn.
Yes. That's going to be a
Damn.
tough turn for it. Yeah. Anything else, Savara?
What else can I do? I've already used my bonus action. I've already used an action. All I have left is my feetsies to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
I move 2.5 feet. Sorry, I move 5 feet.
Little forward. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Locken, you are next.
All right, so I miss with my bow and arrow, and then I see my paladin just get whipped across this. Shake it off, stand up, run back into it. I see Abanas run back into it. Then I see a bright light and a blast of divine music from bagpipes
All accurate.
reverberating in this sewer. All right,
This all happens in the first 6 seconds of the
Yeah.
fight.
And I don't have
guess-
nitro anymore, so I can't play my bagpipes actually. So I'm sorry, guys.
No.
That's okay. I will switch. I will switch to sword and skiing, then rapier and skiing, and
Let's
I
get
will
it.
move forward
All right.
here. I'm assuming, right? That's what I need.
Yeah.
How does flanking work with this?
Flanking is tough. If someone was on this other face of
Okay.
him, you could flank, but that would require getting in the soup with him, which might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
You could try
Okay.
it.
Well,
Or if you wanted to swim over here, that's an option
no,
for you.
that's okay. I appreciate that. All right, that's okay. I think the rapier has Vex, so if I hit, I can still get, but I have to hit first. So
Well, you've got an ally in range right now, so it's going to
Right.
sneak attack regardless. You don't need advantage to do the sneak attack.
that's right.
here.
They changed it.
You can't
Sorry,
have disadvantage ever, period.
Right.
Or you can do with advantage. You don't need a target next to him, or as
Okay.
long as an ally is next to him, you can sneak attack.
Sorry, I'm operating on 5th edition.
You're good.
rules.
You're good.
Thank you. All
Yep.
right, so we're gonna go with the rapier.
16 hits. Yes, sir.
All right. I am gonna add sneak attack to this.
Okay, makes sense.
So add the damage. And then damage.
God damn.
Very
So
good.
17.
17 points of damage.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my favored skiing, which is my wood hilted knife that I have, my favorite knife.
Mhm.
And I have advantage on this because of Vex from the rapier, if I remember correctly. If I hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage, I have advantage on my next attack.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Then advantage 16 again.
16 hits. Yep.
Okay.
For another
One.
5 damage.
Okay. What does Nick do? Extra tab instead of a bonus. Okay, so not relevant here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not here. Awesome. Yeah. What was that? 21 points of damage. That is fantastic. Yeah, you come up, slash into it, stab into it. You actually manage to land quite the wound on it as it's thrashing about. It almost with its own weight as you rushed forward to attack it, buries the weapon into its side and it bellows in agony. They did enough to bloody it there.
Keep on it, lads! And that's my turn.
Okay. The Otyug's turn. We are Let's see here. We are definitely going to be doing our multi-attack. We've got 3 targets next to him. He's not a cleverman, so I'm going to roll me a d4 here to decide who's getting what. Oh, of course, we roll a 4. Abunas and Abunas. Oh dear. Okay. Abunas apparently pissed him off by being the one that didn't do damage to him.
Yeah, what the
That
hell,
doesn't
man?
make sense. Actually,
Everybody knows sewer monsters hate cats.
now that makes more sense. Okay,
Mm.
Abunas with the first attack and Locken with the third or second attack. So first one for you, Abunas. 21 to hit you. Oh my god, what is that roll? 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by it.
Do I have to do I hit the heart? Oh no, damage.
Yes. No, the heart is healing. So you'll have your character selected, and then you'll
Mhm.
hit the ×1 to deal the 6 damage once to yourself.
Wait.
There you go. And then Locken, you will be attacked by the second tentacle for a 16 to hit. Does that hit
Yeah,
you?
that hits. Sorry, yeah, I don't
Okay,
know what armor
all
was.
good, all good. For 11 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Was that with its? Wasn't paying attention to the dice. Was that with its
Ooh.
-4 for Bane?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So it is. You actually rolled max on it, so that it got a 14 on the die. It -4 for a 10, but it has a +6 to hit, so it ended up 16 there.
Perfect.
What I didn't do though is roll disadvantage on the first attack because of sap on Abunas there. So let me see here if I roll disadvantage. 21 and a 22, still hit. Okay.
Also, sorry,
lucky.
does my Bane do anything to help?
Yep, that's what we were just saying. It is
Okay, good.
actively affecting that. If you click on the, if you're ever curious, by all means ask me. But if you click the attack on there where it says, 21, 22, it'll open up like a breakdown of what all math is going on there.
Very
And it
good.
shows that it rolled 2d20s, it took the lower, and then it added 3 because of strength and proficiency, and then -1d4 because of your Bane. So yeah, we've got it.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to make a difference this round, but yeah, these guys
I
are. Yeah. These guys are grappled. It wasn't close enough last round, but it is close enough this round to make a bite attack on somebody here, and it's again got 3 options. So let's see here. Oh, it's nice. It's spreading the love here. Lucian, it is going to bite at you.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, it's rolling insane, even with these with the -d4. 21 to hit.
Was the first attack that it did with disadvantage?
Yes, it was. It
Damn,
rolled a
okay.
22 and a 21.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
21 to hit you with the bite there.
That definitely hits me.
16 points of piercing damage. Of course, almost max rolling again since it's Lucian here. Deals 6 damage.
Lucian,
first
no!
time.
Brother!
And then goes to Lucian and hits him for 20. Okay,
God,
so
dude.
as it chomps into your side here, I also need you to. Oh, I don't need you to do anything. You are poisoned as well. The rotting jaws of this creature and the fetid nature of the atmosphere that it lives in, or environment that it lives in, as it bites into you, you immediately feel this wave of nausea roll over you. Yeah, not good. Thankfully, when you finish a long rest, you can try and not be sick anymore.
Oh boy.
Yep. Okay. That is 2 tentacles. That's the bite attack. It's got 2 boys grappled here. It is bloodied. It is going to move backwards into the water and bring you guys with it.
Oh
And
snap!
begin to sink into the water as well. It is not enough with its movement speed grappling 2 people to break with the witch bolt, thankfully, but it is beginning to submerge. Locken and Agunas will be underwater next round if it continues to go down.
Does it provoke an attack from Lucian?
It does. Lucian, if you'd like to make a reaction attack, you could as it moves out of range from you.
Save me!
Wait, what?
So it leaves your threat range. So if it leaves your threat range, then you can make, with a reaction, an attack of opportunity on it, and get to swing with your sword or whatever.
Oh, I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. All right. Okay, well, let's see if this works now. Do a 2-hand attack.
12 glances off of its hide, harmless.
Does that include my buff that I gave him?
It doesn't by default, but he can choose to use it if he wishes to try and hit here.
I would like to use it.
Okay, roll a d6 and we'll add it and see if that's enough. 6. 18 is going to hit.
All right.
Inspiration die coming in clutch there.
And then we'll use the damage. I don't know if that applied the +2. Yes, it did. Okay, 9.
Very good. Awesome. 9 damage. Slashing into it with the inspiration by Zavara there. Another gout of foul-smelling green and black blood kind of bubbles out of the wound. It's still up, though. That is the Otyug's turn. Lucian, brings us to you.
Well, I see them starting to be dragged away.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to try to command the Otyug to release them.
Okay, post the spell here. Let me double check it, actually, because there are some things about this spell that might mean you don't want to do this.
Okay. How do I post it?
Oh, good. I'm reading
display
it
in
now.
chat. There you go.
That too, yeah. Okay. Because it used to say, like, okay, they need to be able to understand the word, but they did change it. Command a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. Choose the command from these options. Okay, it doesn't need to understand. That's great. I was worried about that. Okay, so what's the command here? What are we trying for?
Well, let's see.
Got the options of approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt.
Would approach
see,
bring
I would
them
be
to the
commanding it
stone?
to basically use its action next turn to do what I'm wanting it to do, right?
More or less. It does exactly what the spell is saying here. So if it's the approach, it's going to pretty much immediately do that on its turn and then end its turn once it gets within 5 feet of you. Yeah, all of these are basically in-turn options with the exception of flee, I think.
Right. So I'm gonna command it to drop.
Drop. All right. Sounds good.
So it'll drop both of you.
Okay, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So can you post the spell again and this time use your spell slot?
Yes.
I'll make my save with Bane. Fails. Excellent. Okay, so on its turn, it is going to drop you guys and end its turn, which is absolutely massive. Just a full turn skip. Anything else? That's a bonus action, or that's your action.
That's an action, and I'm going to use
Yeah.
bonus action to give myself Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Or no, can I do that? Because
can't
that's
do
a
that.
spell slot.
That's 2 spell slots. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I can't. Do I have any other bonus actions that aren't a spell? I don't know. Is there a way for me to just see my bonus actions?
Yeah, so it's not super, but if you look in the time column, it's all the ones that say BA on them. So you've got Divine Smite, Hunter's Mark.
Right, but those are all spells, right?
They are, yeah.
So
there's not too many instances, especially for a paladin. It's very rare where you'll have like a damage
well, I guess I have
cantrip.
features.
You do, yep.
Yeah, so all right, well,
so the classic for you as a Vengeance Paladin, and I forgot this, otherwise I would have reminded you, is to bonus action Vow of Enmity whenever you're up against like a particularly tough dude. Because when they are vowed with that channel divinity, then you mark the creature and you have advantage on all your attack rolls against a creature for a minute or until you use the feature again.
Is that concentration?
It is not, no.
Wow, it's not even a
very,
spell.
very good.
Wow.
Yeah, this is your channel
that's
divinity.
Why I haven't been
as a
using
paladin.
it, because I thought it was like a concentration spell, so I wasn't using it
Nope.
with other things. Oh, okay.
No, it's your channel divinity, so you bonus action do that, and you recharge a channel divinity on short rest and all of them on long rest. So yeah, it's worth using basically every encounter unless you know that you need to save it for some reason.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I thought that was like a spell slot or something. All right.
Nope,
Cool.
you're good.
Awesome.
It's the special resource of paladins and clerics, the old channel divinity stuff.
Right.
Okay, that's excellent. Got him vowed for next turn potentially, and yeah, that'll last a minute. Any movement from you?
I guess I'm gonna try and move over here to be in line of where
Yep,
they're gonna
jump
be, so
over.
that I can try and cover
Try and
them.
help him. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, excellent. Abunas, you are still grappled on your turn. What would you like to do?
I guess
Grappled just means that your movement speed is 0. You can try and break free of the grapple. You did hear Lucian command and cast some spell, like intoning this thing to drop. You don't actually know if it's going to be successful or not, but yeah, you could still swing at it. You just can't move as long as you're grappled. That's the only limitation you're facing right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna trust in the command for next turn. And I'm gonna do magic weapon on my sword.
Okay. Cool.
How do I do that again? Sorry.
So click the magic weapon button here.
Mhm.
And that will prompt you to cast the spell. And there'll be like a little pop-up that appears on your screen. You'll hit cast spell, and then it'll appear in the chat box over there. And then you'll drag whatever weapon you have in your character sheet into that spot, and the longsword will become a +1 in your inventory.
Great.
That's your bonus action to cast the magic weapon, so you can still action swing if you want, sure, whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing at him.
Cool.
Yes, sure, whatever. My favorite move.
Very powerful. 19. Hell yeah, that hits.
Sweet. Cool.
For 9. Bang. Awesome. Okay, that's action, bonus action. I don't think you have anything else you could do.
No, I think that's it.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Very good. Ulrich, it is your turn. And as a reminder, too, I know it's been a while, and some of us do not play this version of D&D or any version of D&D, but you're a war cleric, Athie. So your like special thing is that bonus action guided strike that you can do to get an extra attack in with the war priest ability. That's in the bottom left of your
Oh,
character
that's
sheet
right.
in the
Thank you.
favorites
Thank you
tab.
for the reminder.
So yeah, sometimes when you're like set up or whatever, you might want to do slash and then bonus action get another slash off or whatever.
And that uses my 2 channel divinity things.
No, so I think for you that just uses the 4 charges of War Priest, if I remember correctly, that you get back on a short rest. Yeah, as a bonus action, you can make 1 attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier, currently 4, and regain all expended uses when you finish a short or long rest. So yeah, you just have 4 charges every short or long rest to bonus action extra strike.
Awesome.
As
Thank
a
you.
War Priest.
Thank you for that reminder.
Yep. Ulrich, you are still connected to this creature. What do we got?
A bit closer, just
Yep.
to make sure I have everyone in line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bonus action to zap him again.
Is it?
On each of my subsequent turns, I can take a bonus action to do a 1d12 to the target.
Oh, yes. That's
automatically.
right. Yeah.
So
Forget it doesn't do like the full nuke of the first round, but you get that free little bonus action zapple.
Might as well.
D12, 7. That's awesome. That's 14 damage on him because he's still in that water, which is great.
Then I think my best.
Thankfully, not electrocuting your teammates. Held by
Thankfully, yeah. I
them.
was a little worried about that. We'll just go ahead and Eldritch Blast and get a 9.
Ulrich can miss. See, guys, it happens. The Eldritch Blast energy radiant in your hand blasts forward and just skates across the exterior of this creature, kind of ricocheting off of it and hitting the wall behind. Anything else? Basically, just have a little more movement potentially.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Awesome. Yep. Zavara, your turn. You're concentrating on your Bane spell.
You're darn tootin'.
So you can cast any number of spells. If you cast another concentration one, then you'll drop the one you're concentrating on right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise bonus action movement.
I'm gonna do this on Lucian.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he's bloodied right now.
Poor guy got the piss beat out of him and he's bit.
He's not having
I
an
feel like I'm
easy
gonna
time
throw
down
up.
here.
He's I'm about to throw up. And plus he's in the sewer. That can't be good.
It's not good, no.
So yeah, anyway, I wanted to cast Healing Word as my bonus action.
Great. That's 13 points of healing.
And then for my action, can I shoot it with my longbow?
Yes, you absolutely can. So you stow whatever weapon you were using there, or instrument to cast your spells, get your longbow out, knock an arrow, and fire. Yeah.
I just click my longbow, right?
Yep. I threw up 17 fucking hits. Yeah. Awesome.
And then I hit the damage button.
Yes, ma'am. 10. Oh my god. That was a max roll. That's so good. I don't think anyone's ever seen Zavara pull that longbow out actually before. Maybe hunting around the camp or something like that. But yeah, knock loose, and the arrow buries itself halfway to the shaft here, into this creature's hide. Another bellow of agony from it. It is still up though. Anything else? That's action, bonus action. You could move a little bit.
I have everyone in my line of sight, but I am gonna move forward just a little bit in case they step back or anything like that. And that's it. I'm good. Thank you.
That's a great idea. Awesome. Lock-in, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, so this thing looks bloodied, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. How does... All right. So I don't have disadvantage if I attack
You
it.
do not. You're not restrained, you're just grappled. So 0 movement speed. That's all you got going right now.
Okay, well... Rapier Skiing, I guess? The classic combo, the 1-2. No.
Ooh, 10. Not going to hit hard enough to deal some damage there. Oh,
crit.
no. Well,
on the dagger.
natural 20 will do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the dagger buries itself to the hilt right near what you finally see kind of as the skin and this massive muscle and flesh is moving around very close to where the mouth is. A flap kind of opens up and you briefly see this big yellow and black eye look at you, and you bury your dagger into it instinctively.
How does sneak attack work with crits?
So, with you, sneak attack is also doubled with the old crit here. More than doubled, actually. We use the max crit rules here.
Okay.
So, hit your sneak attack, hit the damage thing, and then you'll hit the dice number next to the 5 when you hover over it, and that'll make it into a crit. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay, that is 28 points of damage here in total.
Beautiful.
Lock-in, how do you want to do it?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Wow.
This truly is like... What's up? Oh, this truly is not my area of expertise. I am a woodland ambusher and hider, not right in the sewers kind of guy. So this is not clean. It's just literally like just throwing stabs and just hearing like people call. I see divine light happen. I see Abuna swinging on it. I just kind of look at him with like panic in my eyes. And then I look and I see the big fleshy eye that's under there. And I go, right. I reverse grip the dagger and just plunge it straight down.
Awesome.
Deep, like I'm
To the
talking like
hilt.
half. No, not even to the hilt. Like halfway to the up the forearm, sort of thing.
Oh God, you're really going in there.
This is not. Oh, I'm doing it to look cool. This is like I am not
Full
supposed
panic.
to be here right now. Yes.
Yeah. With all your might, burying your arm into this mass of flesh, the eye pops, sending this disgusting ichor all over
As I'm
you.
eating.
Sorry, we're playing gross D&D in a sewer though,
Nope,
so that's
it's all
kind of on
good.
you.
Yep. No, that's on
Um,
Frebro. He timed the order, I guess.
the creature writhes in agony, bellows one more time that shakes the waters and the walls around you, and immediately begins to sink as it goes quiet, releasing Locken and Abu Nasir as it dies and disappears into the faintly bubbling liquid of the cistern here. Good job.
The Witcher victory combat music right now is perfect. I just want to say.
Oh man,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
It's
right?
perfect.
The music has been fucking amazing. I'm
It's such a good
gonna help
track, right?
both of them out of the sewer water and then immediately turn around and throw up
Yeah.
because I've got a fucking
Yeah,
septic bite in me.
You feel absolutely awful right now. A lot of the wounds and such are knitted together, but Lucian, yeah, it is rough right now. It is the full spins. You don't know what end it's going to come out of next, but it's bad.
Can I come up and use my last spell slot on Lesser Restoration for Lucy?
Absolutely, yeah. You see him in peril here, leaning over as he's throwing up. Uruk places a hand upon you, intones a word, and there is a wash of warmth through your form, Lucian, and immediately the terrible sickness that was racking you through your form is alleviated, gone, like it was never there. Feel fine, a little banged up, but no longer poisoned.
I stand on the edge. I look placid, and I go, "We need proof." And I look,
God.
I look horrified at the cistern behind us.
You still have its eyeball stuck to your knife?
I have whatever viscera was behind the eye stuck to my knife. Maybe a tentacle.
And your forearm, apparently.
Listen, right. I need you all to remember something about me. I was a thief and an outlaw, not whatever this is. I did ambush and I stole things. I did not fight monsters other than wolves and other bandits, and a couple soldiers fighting for war purposes. But
What are the non
It
like
is-
squishy like bones or like are the teeth distinctive things that we can pull in order to show
maybe a tentacle.
Yeah,
You know what?
you could do any of those things. The teeth would definitely work. Yeah, these are all options for sure. I think the biggest unfortunate problem right now is that it's sunk in the middle of the cistern. But
Is
you
it
know,
like so deep that we couldn't walk in it?
it's pretty deep. You were not dropped in there yet, thankfully, but you just had to swim back over here. You could not feel the bottom with your legs.
Oh dear lord!
I
Now,
look
quick
at
question
everybody.
to Azo.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Unseen Servant spell I can use as a ritual.
That poor servant.
Yeah.
Would it be too much to be able to use a ritual cast this and have it go and grab like teeth or cut a tentacle off? Is that too much? As
It would
part of it.
it would depend on how well you equipped the unseen servant. If you gave it like a knife and said, "Hey, go down
Yeah.
there and cut out a
Yeah.
tooth or something or a tentacle," it might take it a little bit of time. It's a very weak servant, but it could do it. Yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
can give you my dagger.
Okay. So I say, hold on, I got this, and I spend 10 minutes here drawing and like writing out the magic circle to summon this unseen servant, and I just kind of hold the knife out, and everyone just sees this like faint halo surrounded figure with the knife just plop.
Yeah. The dagger now wielded invisibly by something there. There is a force of presence, and then you see the dagger begin to drift towards the edge of the water, and then there's a displacement of the water as something unseen, perhaps a servant, enters the water and like a periscope with a dagger just disappears into the drink here. You wait another couple more minutes What did you tell it to do? A tooth or a tentacle? What are we looking for here?
Retrieve like the end of a tentacle, just something that's
Okay,
manageable
gotcha.
to carry,
Yeah,
but
one
also
of these meaty,
significant.
spiky tentacle
Yeah.
bits. Yeah.
An endicle.
Yes, an indical. Excellent. Yeah, it does so. After a couple minutes, it returns, and now you see a floating dagger that's very gross, and a tentacle that's very gross as well. The end of it.
As he brings that up, I just put my hand on Ulrich's shoulder and be like, you have everything. What did they
I've got
teach you?
this as well. I've got
What
prestidigitation, so I'll use that to help clean up as much of the mess as possible.
I embrace
perfect.
If you
Ulrich.
could
I
get
just
that off
full
of all
on
of our
like brother
clothes,
brother
please.
hug, 2 arms locked behind him, just hugging. Like, what did they teach you in this monastery, lad? What
The
is going
teachings
on
of
there?
Gideon. That is what
Yeah.
I was taught.
Is Gideon a war god?
Does that mean you also get the eye goop on him while you hug him?
No, that's the before Lockett hugs me, he's cleaned up. Prestidigitation lets me clean 1 cubic foot at a time.
Probably takes a couple casts for sure for the party
Yep.
here, but yeah, it's a whole lot better than what you guys were before, especially those of you that have went for a brief swim. Yeah.
Oh man.
What were you
Okay.
saying,
Played a
Lucian?
ditty.
Oh, I was just saying that yeah, the prestidigitation would clean us.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay, the sewer around you once again is quiet, save for the sounds of your heavy breathing of the party and such after the encounter here. But a hell of an encounter and a hell of a creature defeated. So well done, guys. What's
Question.
next? Mm-hmm.
What I don't know anything about this creature. Would it lay eggs in the sewer?
You do not know. Not with the
Oh.
the roles that were
Is this a
attempted
Hellboy
before.
situation?
Yeah, that's also part of the job. Ulrich, with the role that you mentioned, you say this aloud, Zavara. Like, ask, like, does anyone know?
Yeah.
Ulrich, with the role that you made before, you're not sure, honestly. The breeding cycle of an Otyug, it's with at least a 20 on that it is considered an aberration. These are not natural creatures to the world. It's not like an animal. It's not even a monstrosity. I mean, this is a creature from a totally different realm than the material plane. So its nature, how it reproduces, if that's even something that it does or needs another creature for, is alien to you. You have no clue.
I will make a
Sweet.
point of mentioning to the party. It's not of this world, it's from a different plane, so I have no clue. But we'll tell the kobolds and they can deal with it. I'm sure they have ways of like scraping the bottom and whatever. We should
Indeed.
get out of here while we can.
Yeah, I agree.
Zavara,
I bet you do.
while they are finishing up and people begin to head up here, you all once again hear from the right the sound of water being displaced and moved in this other cistern.
No.
Don't tell me
no.
there's 2.
Lucian,
And
go
then you
check it out.
see- And then
Throw
you
another
see
jawbone, quick.
a small wave kind of pass through as well in the cistern. And then like a little fishing tendril, like a little water spout of water, kind of wrap up in the air by itself, still connected to the water, and then drop back down with a sploosh.
Well,
What could cause that? I hope it's not another one.
How big was this tentacle?
The water little sploosh thing?
Or the
think it was
sploosh?
just
It went up
tendril.
it went up like 2-3 feet. It was just
Was
sewer
something
water
small?
that was just like, yeah, went up very unnaturally, but yeah. It seemed to be just water that decided, hey, I'm going to make myself into a little column of water here, spin for a second, almost like a little tornado, and then go back down the water.
That's definitely water weird acting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna step closer.
are you sure?
I want to see what this is.
See the water near the edge here kind of
Mhm.
shift a little bit, it spins a little bit, it divots a little bit, and then goes still.
I get a little bit closer.
Anybody have a spare jawbone?
There's plenty of bones around, that's for sure.
Can I just pick
Funny
one up
bones.
and
Oh.
skip it across the water?
If you're a sewer fairy, you have to tell us we asked.
What are you skipping across, Abanus?
Just pick up like
Just another bone or
just a
something?
bone, just skip it across the water.
Rock, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do so, and it skips across to the other side and kind of clangs against the wall and begins to sink down into it. And then the little bone comes back up in the same spot, and skips is flung, seemingly by the water itself, back over this way and clangs against this wall.
Well, that ain't right.
Some sort of spirit, possibly.
Sorcery?
Does anybody have some sort of way to detect whatever like entity this is?
No.
I was looking.
Like a divine.
Best I can do is
sense.
comprehend a
Like a
language,
divine
bro.
sense of some kind.
Yeah, I think the paladin has a divine sense.
I do, but well, I have detect magic, but I don't have it prepared.
It
Though I
would
could
be one of
ritual
your
cast it.
it would be one of your features as a paladin, not a spell. Let's see here. You may not have it yet.
I don't see it.
Could be a cleric thing too.
I don't see it.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not yet.
It might be tied to the default channel divinity effect.
Oh, you could be right about that. Yeah, let me check that real quick. Channel Divinity, yes, it is. As a bonus action, Divine Sense, Channel Divinity. As a bonus action, you can open your awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undeads for the next 10 minutes or until you have the incapacitated condition. You know the location of any creature of those types within 60 feet of yourself, and you know its creature type. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. So yeah, celestials, fiends, and undeads. And that uses a channel divinity charge.
Not really what we're encountering down here.
I think I already used my channel divinity, right?
Yeah, you used 1 out of 2 of them. Yeah.
Oh, wait, but I don't see that. Where are you seeing the?
It's a
specifically?
cleric feature, not a paladin feature.
Oh, okay.
It
It's
is?
a
I don't
paladin
see it
feature
for
as well.
mine.
Is it?
So in your features tab, which is the
Yeah.
third one down on the right, you see
Mhm.
channel divinity.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's part
If you
of the
hover
channel
over that,
divinity.
yeah, it's
I
in the
see.
text there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
didn't realize
then
they did it as well now.
Do you have?
I'll
Did you
cast
use
it.
one already, Lucian?
Yes, I did.
Do you want me to use one of mine because I still have 2 in case this turns out to be a
Clerics do tend to have more uses of that compared to paladins, for sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Wait. So
Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't see. I don't know if I. So when I click Channel Divinity, does Divine Spark heal, Divine Spark save, or turn undead? That's all I see.
Let's see here.
I didn't mean to use that.
I think channel divinity
that's
is
the one that I'm
specifically
looking
for
at. That says it.
paladins.
Okay. So channel divinity is cleric or paladin. Paladins have the channel divinity where they can sense other
So it
presences.
has to be on. Got it.
Clerics cannot do that. Sorry,
Oh.
you've got divine spark and whatever this turn undead. Okay, that's the difference.
I guess then I'll try and detect it.
Okay. Yeah, and it was celestials, fiends, and undeads here. You do not detect anything within the radius here. Not
Are
of
we-
those creature types.
I kind of walk up to Lucian. Are we gonna do this?
Uh,
Give me
I
a
don't know.
dex save, Lucian.
16.
There is almost like a water pistol being shot at you, a little spout of water that shoots out from the water, and right at you. You flinch and dodge it out of the way, and the sewer water hits Locken directly in the chest.
Oh, I don't get a dex save. All right, but
No, it was blocked from the site. You didn't even see it coming. Lucian was in the way.
Wow. I don't know. This doesn't necessarily seem like it's attacking it. It sounds more like it's playing with us.
What is your health at,
Is
Lucian, right
there?
now?
It's not a
Can I
feat.
do like a nature or an arcana check or something to see if I would recognize this kind of behavior?
You could do either of those two things, yeah.
Okay.
One may be easier than the other. Nature
Okay.
7. There
That's not
are,
good.
yeah, it's not very good. There
Can I
are,
do it too?
yes, absolutely.
Where's the nature? Oh, well, it's about the same. Oh, I'm worse. That's good. That's cool.
It doesn't come to you like specifically what it could be. Lucian with an 18 though, that's pretty damn good. Lucian, it was kind of mentioned offhand by one of your party members there, but yeah, it is absolutely. If it's not being detected by those things, then it's either a natural creature, a monstrosity, or probably an elemental of some kind. And given that it hasn't like immediately attacked you in some way, it's unlikely to be like evil or aggressive in that kind of natural way. The things that stand out in your mind are water sprites, are water weirds. There are a host of monstrous creatures that technically could be in there. They would be more likely to attack. Elementals tend to be more neutral in a lot of cases. They will attack sometimes immediately. It really just depends. More often than not, it depends on if it considers you like in its territory or not as an elemental, and then it will defend itself, its area, what it thinks is home from what it sees as intruders. But yeah, you think right now that it's probably some kind of water elemental that's just living down here in the sewers.
With the
Did
way
you
it
kill its
squirted
pet?
water, did it seem like, hey, go away? Or did it seem playful?
Would you like to insight check the water?
Sure. Yeah, listen,
What
I
are-
would like
what
to
are you
insight.
thinking, Water?
Yeah, tell me, listen, I am deeply suspicious of everything down here, all right? It has been a very hard day off the bat.
What's your deal?
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. It's a tough cistern to read. It really
All
is.
right. This cistern's like stone. I can't figure it out. I can't get a read on
Keep
it.
your secrets, cistern.
Right, right.
I look into the water and only see a shitty version of myself.
Yeah.
See a
I
couple
guess
more
it's-
bubbles along the surface here as you
Can
guys are thinking and talking.
Can I use Druidcraft to do a sensory effect, create a harmless sensory effect such as following these spectral dancing fairies, yada yada, to do like little dancing water droplets near the water?
Yeah, I love that idea. Okay. Yeah, so you're like doing little dancing water droplets on the surface of the water here, the cistern?
Mhm.
Okay. The water
I'll
nearby
play
to the
along.
droplets rises up and kind of bends over, clearly like inspecting, and then it swishes over to one side, like still bent over the little droplets. It seems very interested. Let's see. You guys see this little guy here? Where is he? He is not invisible anymore.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's acting inquisitive, not territorial.
It's inquisitive towards what you're doing right now. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
You can't
Right,
kind of
I-
slosh around it, kind of inspecting it, checking it out. There's a little wave that like splashes over towards the droplets that you're making that passes through them.
Right. I think that this thing is just a part of the life cycle system down here. I don't think we have any real business messing with it.
It slinks down into the water, and as soon as it does so, is back to invisible, impossible to discern from the normal water.
Yeah. My ma told me never to mess with anything like, and this is not necessarily one of the Fey folk, but not to mess with anything that doesn't need to be messed with. So I'm all right with leaving if you all are.
Not to mention
We'll
the
just
water
make note of it.
elemental taking on the form of shit.
Can we go around it?
You
I
see-
mean, if you,
Chamber pot.
if you don't disturb the water itself, we can just go around it, so we can do a quick once through. What if there's loot?
Always gold
Isn't
on
that
the
the
In the
thieves'
mines.
job to
sewers?
think about?
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Anyone can be greedy.
what are the dobbies called again? The kobolds.
The dobbies.
Dobbies.
Sorry, that's all I can think about.
Master, I've
it
given
helps-
Cobalt a shit stain. Shit stain.
a jawbone.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we could just
It helped me remember, but I was just gonna say something and then forgot. So go ahead.
We could tell the kobolds about this.
Do we think that this shit monster kept a sort of hoarded treasure down here?
Well, the kobolds
That'd be nice.
are down here regularly. So if anybody left anything, it'd be them. But by the sounds of it, I don't think they have much.
The kobolds tell you that they haven't been in here since this monster basically made it its lair. So
But did the monster raid their stash? That wasn't mentioned.
you don't know.
We might as well.
Exactly.
If it's come up, we might as well do it. Just do a quick once through.
Yeah, do a quick
Make
once
sure
through.
there's nothing else.
See the water around the edges here kind of shift and stuff as the unseen elemental definitely kind of monitors you walking around, but going around the sides here, it doesn't seem too upset about that right now. Come to another junction, another cistern to the below you. Zavara and Lucian, there is a small broken door.
That's where the brown
here.
mold is on the north. Careful.
Yeah, there is brown mold up there. Be careful of that. But there's
Okay.
this looks to be a doorway, long since broken. The door is just shattered, and in rubble below. Looks like some kind of room, a small room. You can't quite see around to the corner of it, but something.
Anybody want to take a peek?
I'll take a peek
Anybody
in.
want to-
I'll put my glowing sword ahead of myself as I open the door.
Yeah. Illuminates the space a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see around the
will
corner there's
follow
some
behind.
boxes. Okay, stop. So as you step forward, cautious, but then seeing some boxes and another wall with a little bit more enthusiasm as the light illuminates in front of you, the texture of the world around you suddenly changes drastically. You feel a slime and coldness wrap around your form as you step into a mass of something that then begins to writhe and move as you have stepped face first into a gelatinous cube. And as the burning begins to sear over your skin, we will pick up there next week and find out what happens.
Don't you have the lowest health, man?
Face first into it.
Shit.
I didn't see it before I was walking.
Fuck, that's what I was asking earlier what health you were on, because I want to do the
Transparent,
the
yeah.
fucking
As
cure
they
wo-
are standing still,
the prayer
the
of healing.
gelatinous cubes are completely transparent when they are standing still. If
But
anyone
my
had
sword wouldn't have touched
perception
it
check.
first.
It's probably
Argument.
would have right as you yourself stepped into it too. You're probably like 3/4 or half even way in there, but the problem is it's an animate like creature. This is its method of hunting. So as soon as you like start to step into it, it pulses its form and wraps around you, and you're inside of it. So yeah.
Oh boy. I'm on 25 HP, by the way.
I'll heal you next time.
Yeah.
I tried to warn you.
Next time.
The good news is there are certainly some old boxes and stuff in here. Who
Yeah,
knows
loot.
what's in there?
Uh-huh.
Start swimming towards the boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys though. That was a fun session.
So
Thank
fun.
you.
up
Yeah, that
there.
was great.
It was so fun.
We'll pick it up with the old gelatinous cube encounter and then get out of here, hopefully with everyone alive. Tell the kobolds the good news, get paid, and perhaps see what Mr. Amesworth potentially has drawn up as well or figured out, since it has been a little while
Wonderful.
with that whole thing.
Do I get a
Yeah.
notification on my quest log saying to go visit this NPC again?
No, you don't.
As
Thank you very much, Azo.
Prevro,
Yeah,
are
no
you
problem.
still streaming after this or are you done?
Of course.
You are? Okay, I'll just raid right into you. Thank you so much, Azo. This is such a fucking blast, and these maps, like you can
Hell
tell,
yeah,
there's so
dude.
much like meticulous detail and thought put into it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. My pleasure. It has been really, really fun. I greatly appreciate you guys along for the ride here.
Your kobold
Yeah.
voice is fucking
Peak.
amazing.
Peak.
I know
Yeah.
that that's your normal voice and everything else is just an act, but
That's right.
I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
The mask can finally come off whenever I have kobolds on the scene. That's why I force them in so often. Yeah, it's good.
It's a little reprieve.
It's
for
a
you.
little bit close to no take candle guy.
No, it is. It's the no take candle kobolds.
That is what I think of. I didn't even play the game, but I know of it. Yeah. But GG's, yeah. Well, like I said,
GGs.
we'll pick up there, see what happens, get some
See
loot,
everybody
maybe.
next time.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
GG's.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. I figure everyone's just already lurking another one, but we'll raid Krebro anyways, just because it's he's doing the subathon. So we'll do that. Tomorrow we'll do a long stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. That was so much fun. That was so much